Hey everybody. Hey, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? You rocking with the full court trio. It's your girl Keisha with Cut the Ish. I got my boys with me. Bro Claude with Steady Serving ENT and K-Sap from Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. How y'all feeling out there? How my fellas doing?
Yeah, we good.
Oh yeah, you already know. Ready to
Claude?
roll, baby.
You got that button ready? You got it ready?
I got it. I got it. I got it ready. Ready to go. K-Sap ain't gonna clown me today.
You gonna take that overlay off the screen so they can see us?
No. I don't want them to see y'all just yet.
Oh, you don't want them to see us just yet?
Yeah.
Not just yet.
Look, Keisha messing up already, y'all. Look, shit. We talking to the green screen, y'all. Shit.
Patty's Nation.
What Keisha doing, man?
I gotta keep the gingerbread man contained right now. I gotta keep him contained. Y'all come on in the building, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to all channels. But please hit the like button. Please don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Look at that. Now you can make your debut. See that, K-Sap?
I don't need to make my debut, man. This your show. See this? Hey, y'all, I'm just letting y'all. I'm putting a disclaimer out there. This is goddamn Keisha's show.
This is my show. What's going on, ADP, Donna Cox, Jemima?
What's up, y'all?
I see you in the building, Patricia Burton. King Pisces Nathan, thank you for rocking with us tonight. Let's see who else out there in the chat. Hey, man.
What's up, Gregory Lawrence?
Oh,
what's happening, Donna Cox? Jemima, you know I love you. ADP, bread makers in the house. Sister Patricia.
He said he here on deck.
Who said that?
BD Sports is here on deck. Oh, look like we got a birthday. Somebody talking about BD Sports' birthday.
It's your birthday, BD Sports?
Oh, he twerking. Okay. X2024.
BD supposed to be up here.
Yeah, BD, where you at, man? You supposed to be up here. What happened?
I think, he the one that say he don't do no social media or nothing. So how we going to get him the link?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Just drop the link in the chat. He the only one who can come up. We're gonna drop the link, man.
I'm dropping the link now. Don't come. Look, BD, don't come up here crashing out from the word go.
He gonna cause confusion anyway.
What's up, Ronnie Repass?
That's your boy, Ronnie.
What's up, big girl? I see y'all in the chat.
Our boy,
I'm dropping
Ronnie.
a link for BD Sports to come up, y'all. How was y'all Friday? Because it's been a long week, y'all. It's been a long.
We almost didn't have no show tonight, y'all. Keisha was asleep.
I was knocked out, man.
We had to send the people over to Keisha's house.
We sent the mailman.
Yeah, we sent somebody over there, man.
See if send the mailman in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
The mailman and the milkman. You messy little left to right here. You got to put them over. Yeah, you got to put them over here in the box.
Okay, hold on.
Keisha, man. Look, man, Keisha, man.
Box, Keisha.
I guess I'll put
my goodness, man. Keisha.
My boy in the
You
box.
see, I told you, man. Technology is
Look, let me tell y'all something.
Keisha, that's what that box underneath Bro Claw was for,
Look,
man.
I had
ADP, don't say
last time.
nothing. ADP, you see this
ADP,
shit.
don't do
We
it,
can't
man. You
make this
see,
shit up.
we can't make it up, man.
Yes, you can.
I tell you, riding with Keisha, man, we gonna crash.
All you had to do was just be quiet. But no, you just
Okay,
couldn't
I
do
ain't
that.
saying nothing. I'm here. I'm right
You
here.
couldn't do
said
that,
shit.
could you?
Hey, Chad, I got my
nothing.
hands up.
You
I
just
ain't
couldn't
did
do
nothing.
that. You see how easy that was? See that?
Hey, I didn't say nothing. I just got my hands up. I mean,
Last time me and Bro Claw had it on
hey,
side the screen.
if you don't get it right the first time, dust your hands off and try it again. Shit.
Got it. What's up, Van? What's good? They already
Hey,
on
man,
my
what's
neck,
happening,
man. They already
baby?
on my neck.
BD Sports, man, you in here?
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
What's
we can
up,
hear you,
bro?
man.
What's
we can
up,
hear you,
brother?
man.
I
My
know
brother.
y'all in trouble tonight. It's my birthday. I've been drinking.
Oh,
It's going
Lord.
to
Oh God, we finna be
We
in
got
for
you.
one.
Hey, it's BD Sports birthday, man. Y'all dropped the man a super
Happy
chat,
birthday.
man. What's up, Brown? Y'all drop BD Sports y'all drop
already
BD
twerking.
Sports, man. Y'all give BD Sports some donations, man. $1 a serve, man, and we'll get it over to BD Sports, man. Y'all can send it right to us.
I don't even want y'all donations. I'm just happy to be up here that y'all let me come on here. Like, I really, really appreciate that. That's number one. And number two, if y'all really want to give me a birthday present, send me a sub. I'm 25 away from going live so I could talk my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, send me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm already on it though.
Yeah.
I want y'all to get money. You
I'm
understand what I'm
already
saying?
subscribed.
I drop the network to get the money. I just want to sub for real.
Oh, okay, y'all heard that, man. Y'all
Get over there and
BD
subscribe
Sports.
to my boy
I'm just
Chad.
gonna tell you to
Any
sip
moderators
slow,
that are in the
sip slow.
building, man, y'all find BD Sports' YouTube handle and post it in the chat, man.
Oh yeah, my moderators find his find his hand and post it in the chat so people can.
Teacher, I'm not going to hold you, Mama. I got a bone to pick with you before I get into my tirade.
Oh
Lord.
man, who I done made
Get
mad
a messy
now?
ass. What the hell she did?
Okay, because I'm messy too. Let's go. We're going to be messy together today.
We show.
All right, look. Here's my bone I got to pick with you. It don't got nothing to do with you. I was on your show the other day. With you and your co-host, the young girl.
Okay.
You know, I'm in the chat. You know how I do. I talk my shit.
Right.
But she was pulling up my comments and trying to come for me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, I'm twice your age. You don't know nothing. You understand? In my head. But I ain't want to say that in the chat because I ain't want to get timed out. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is, so before you talk shit about a motherfucker, debate that person first. Don't, be one-sided because you the host of the program and talk shit and then you don't want to send the link and have a debate. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't call people names because they have a difference of opinion than you. You understand what I'm saying? That's not cool.
I believe.
Especially when I'm twice your age. I've been doing this before you was an apple in your mama eye.
Not the apple in the mama eye now.
You know he a old. Hey, you know he a old ninja.
Hey, check this out, chat. Hold on, what's BD Sport? Check this out, chat. I see my wife is in the building, man. She stopped by. I see K-Sap Square. K-Sap Square, that's my wife. She all right.
Hey, let me tell you something.
I ain't do.
She was like, "Hey, y'all have a great show."
I ain't do nothing yet. I mean, I ain't did nothing. I don't think
Look,
I'm gonna do
you
something.
one thing, BD Sport. When we be doing that show on Tuesday night, we usually don't be dropping the link. But I'm gonna tell you, that young girl ain't scared for you to come up and debate for sure.
Man, they lying. BD Sports, she lying. They always dropping a link for anybody.
No,
man.
we don't.
Don't start that shit.
No, we don't.
Man, look, hey, hold up once BD Sports. Hold up.
Tiffany
Hey,
Cole, what's up,
hey,
baby?
look, y'all get the Jamama. She put that super sticker in the thing. Ring her up, bro, Claude.
All right, I got it.
Here comes the money.
Look at him.
You ain't twerk, girl. What's wrong with you? You all right?
No, all I'm
You ain't
telling
put
you
them-
is,
you ain't put them spandex
usually we be
on.
up there conversating with each other,
Nah,
getting a
BD
feel
Sports
in
don't
it,
buy that, man. They
engaging the
dropped the
chat.
link, man.
But
They
let
be
me tell
having
you something,
randoms on
BD.
there.
Look, if you want to come up there on Tuesdays and get cooked by Key,
She can't cook me.
okay. Challenge has been accepted.
Yeah, I've been doing
Because you know what I am.
Hey, hold up. Y'all ring Van up, man. Van with the
Van with the super sticker.
Ring him up.
Hey.
Here comes the money.
Hey, nobody came here to see you twerk.
Night.
Oh,
just
Lord.
got paid.
Now it's Friday night for
party.
Appreciate you, Tiffany.
What's up, Tiffany?
Y'all, why it's on my mind? That Jason Fat Cock dude.
Wait.
Hey, we're gonna get to that, BD. Hold on, BD.
Hold on.
We're gonna get to it soon. Follow suit, BD.
Just hold on.
Just hold on to that. We're gonna let you get off.
1 second.
We said we're gonna give you your moment, man. We're gonna let you get off.
We're gonna let you get off.
Hold on.
I know you got something to say. You my brother. I know you got something to say.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah. Hey, it's your show. What you mean? Am I ready? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, chat? That's what I'm talking about. She don't know how to direct her own show.
She be pushing me and K-Sap around, and then she act like if we are right.
Okay.
Maybe you needed some Ben Gay on your knees. How about that?
I took my turmeric today. I'm good.
Oh, here he go with his herbs and spices.
You might need to send Keisha some of them herbs and them spices.
Bro, Claw, you ready?
How you gonna ask him to be ready?
I'm already there.
Here comes the money.
Thank you for the super chat, Sharice De Jesus, $5.
Hey, Sharice be coming through in the clutch, boy.
Big bits.
She's a big supporter, man.
Okay.
Shout out to Sharice, man. She been supporting us for a minute, man.
I love Sharice. She always come up.
ADP, what's my fault for what? See, y'all. Hey, look, I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna be quiet tonight because I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And y'all trying to say my fault?
ADP said you.
They come for you, K.
ADP just told you, K-Sap, sit your $5 ass down.
Oh, Sharice, man, she ring her up
bro,
again.
Claude.
I love you, Sharice.
Here comes the money.
Sharice for $5 super chat.
Hey, look.
Don't be loving them all, Sharice.
We ain't
listen.
Nah, Sharice sending all that money to me. She love me, man. See, rest of y'all see Sharice, she rocks with me, man. She don't know nothing about y'all, man.
Sharice love Uncle.
Nah.
Gingerbread man.
Sharice, put a 1 in the chat if you love K-Sap. Just put the 1 in the chat and just
put a 2
keep it
in the chat.
If you don't mess with Bro Claude, put a 2.
You know they need this encouragement, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat. It needs encouragement.
I beg to differ, K-Sap.
I see what you're doing.
Let them know.
Y'all see. Hey, look. Y'all see what Keisha doing, y'all? Okay. Keisha, look. Look. Keisha trying to run her own show tonight. She got her lip gloss on and everything.
Don't be hating. Don't be hating. That's what I'm saying.
I told you the milkman.
She want to do this on her platform, but when she on my platform, she coming here raw.
Dry. Ain't no shea butter
dry.
on
Ain't nothing, man.
Ain't no shea butter.
Well, Bro Claude ain't even sipping no shea butter. What kind of mess is that? I'll be up here with him all week, and I ain't got a tap of butter. Nothing.
Y'all ain't no good, man.
Man, I'll be trying.
All right, let's get to the first topic. Well, we the NBA playoffs are upon us. The play-in tournament is still going on. They playing right now. I think Mavs and the Grizzlies are playing right now.
And the Mavs get ass drove.
Oh, they getting their butt tore out the frame already, Casey?
Yeah, they down 20, man. Look. The Atlanta Hawks, man, they shit the bed in Atlanta. Miami went in there and beat them, man. They stormed back though. They went into overtime, man. But I think Atlanta now. I think they need to blow that roster up, man.
They need to blow it up.
They didn't had enough.
Yeah,
they already blew the roster up. They blew that roster years ago.
I know, but they need to get rid of
complete change.
They need Trae Young. He need to go somewhere else, man.
He just needs a different look.
He need Trae needs some help, man.
He needs
Yeah,
some
they need
help.
to trade because they wasting his prime at this point.
But to BD's point, they blew it up. I mean, they sent
I know they blew it up, but at the same time, when the trade
pieces
talk
to New Orleans and all that.
I know, Keisha, but when they was talking trades, man, Trey Young's name was in trade talks, but they just didn't move him, right? So now, like BD said, you don't want to waste Trey Young's good years, man. He needs somebody to pay. He needs somebody that he can be paired with, man. I mean, there's other organizations out there that Trey Young could probably help, but I just don't think he'll get it done in Atlanta, man. And
you know why Trey Young got on San Antonio?
That would be with De'Aaron Fox. With De'Aaron Fox and Wemby.
And Wemby.
That would be nuts.
Yeah, because I don't know how long Chris Paul got left, but that would be a BD. That's a good point, man. I think that'd be a good pairing. Put him out there with De'Aaron Fox, Wemby, Harrison Barnes, and all that, all the young nucleus around, and I think that would be a good look for him. Yeah. And right now, Memphis is driving Dallas 64-41.
I'm watching it.
You know what I'm saying? So, but with that playoffs being said, I'm glad you brought that up, Keisha, man. Great topic of discussion. I think the playoffs are gonna be nice, man. I think it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be much see TV. I know a lot of people we love the WNBA, but at this same Deja Kelly, the ace felt bad she didn't get drafted. Big girl said Deja Kelly got a camp invite to the Aces.
Okay. That's what's up.
Cool, right there.
She should have.
That's cool, right there.
Yeah, she should have.
But you know what? You know, another thing, just to go back on your point, you were just saying Trey Young is visibly upset. I mean, he got kicked out of the game the other night. He just, you know, he a little slight. He needs some help, man. And Atlanta having surrounded him with the right pieces that complement his game.
Yeah.
Not yet. So
they didn't do what they said they was going to do.
The Hawks have habitually never spent money. And that's their problem. They've never spent money. Ever.
Yeah. They lied to him. They lied to him. They got him the young boy, and then they couldn't jail together, and then it's just
DeJounte Murray,
yeah. And then he came to New Orleans and got hurt immediately.
Yep. Immediately.
So we didn't even get to see what that could be. So it's just one of them things.
Defensive guy.
Now why
you gotta score points now?
So who getting tore out the frame? The Mavs or the Grizzlies? I just turned it on.
The Mavs getting tore out the frame 64-41.
Well,
you knew that was gonna happen. No Kyrie, no Luka.
Nah, but I told and the crazy thing you said that BD, I told my son, I said, I think the day before yesterday's game when they played Sacramento, I think Klay Thompson and Anthony Davis might have ran out of bullets because they went into Sacramento and won. But the crazy thing that we're talking about the Mavericks, man, the Mavericks, on the news today, the Mavericks already had their bags packed for OKC, already had their hotels and everything ready.
Really?
And you getting drove like this for Memphis, and that's with Ja Morant on a bad ankle.
Yeah, he got a bad ankle. He hurt it in the last game.
He had a real significant sprain, and he said he wasn't going to miss this game. He said the only way he was going to miss the game if this game was not a playoff game and it had to be played like in January or February, he would have set out. But he said, nah, this is win or go home. So he's putting his body on the line, man. And that's the thing about Ja Morant. I don't think Ja Morant's going to last that long in the NBA, guys. I don't think he's going to last that long, man.
He's one of my favorite players, man.
He's been playing with fire, man. You know what I'm saying? He's been getting all these warnings. He's playing on the cusp, you know what I'm saying? And he's playing the way he's trying to get away with things, and he's just teetering with
They're trying to kick him out the league.
Nah, it ain't trying. That's on Ja. Ja got to settle down, man.
He do.
Well, here's the thing. It took Iverson to settle down too. Iverson was teetering too his first 3 years in the league.
But somebody sat him down.
So give Ja another year or two.
It shouldn't take Ja that long, man. Come on, man.
I know,
but Iverson, the only thing Iverson got in trouble with was that getting pulled over, doing 90 and like a 65. He was in the passenger seat. He had the gun underneath his seat. That was Iverson's hiccup right there. He learned from that. But Ja Morant has been caught with 2 incidents with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Didn't learn the first time. Went down to this rehab, which I don't think he went to no rehab that quick. And then you come in the game throwing up gun signs and stuff like that. You did it the first time, you got fined, and then you said, okay, I'll take the fine. Then you go out there and do it again. And now you change your gun to a grenade. Like, well, come on, Ja. You got a little girl. And then you be bringing your little baby on court to these on-court interviews. Like, there's a parade up inside my city. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, Ja, man. You got a baby girl, man. Come on, man. You just doing too much.
With Mr. Morant, I love Ja as a player.
I think they making too much out of it, K-Sap.
Nah, you don't do that. He's the only one in the NBA doing that, man. I disagree with Ja's antics, man. He need to settle down. And his dad need to be a dad instead of one of the guys.
Here's my thing. I think he needs to get away from his dad. I think he needs to split with his dad like how Serena and Venus split with their dad. I think Ja needs to get away from his dad. His dad not good for him.
His dad is a street.
I'm not gonna say that. You know why I'm not gonna say that? Ja Morant is he's a grown man.
In the NBA with that kind of platform, and remember, you got kids that want to be Ja Morant right now.
I know.
Yeah, he got to get away from his daddy, man. That's just my personal opinion. You can't have that street shit and then try to elevate somebody into the popular culture. Like Ja Morant is right there. He's on he could be the face of the league.
They tried to give him the face of the league, man. He took the Nike thing from Kyrie because of Kyrie's post. That Nike got rid of him, and they condoning what Ja's doing. His dad be condoning everything he do. T. Morant be sitting on the sideline with the liquor in his cup, courtside, and he be condoning everything Ja do, man. I don't know, man. His antics just. Come on, Ja, you got to tone down. You must see TV.
I get it. His antics rub you the wrong way, but is he really doing something that's so diabolical?
But I'm just saying, I say this though, K-Sap. Everybody doing this.
Yeah, I've seen that from several players.
No, but listen,
Brazil just did it in the last game.
I know, but listen, these guys ain't been caught up. Right, Ja has been caught up with guns going to Denver in the strip club with guns where he wasn't supposed to have it, and then you're going live with your buddy in a car with guns. Ja's been caught up. He's been set down.
Don't do no guns, nothing.
Exactly. So Ja, don't even provoke that stuff for yourself to get caught up in that stuff, man.
That's right.
That's the point. You can't do that. The rest of the guys ain't been caught up.
No,
I know that you see NFL players, you see college players doing the gun stuff, but Ja, you're associated with guns now. So anything that you do, you teetering.
I feel you.
And then you get away with it the first time.
Right now.
Yeah, look, you get away with it the first time, and then you come back and you do it again. So now you get a slap on the wrist again, and then what you do? Okay, I can't do the gun sign. Now I'm gonna do the grenade. I'm gonna throw the grenade in the crowd. Like, come on, man. Like, he need to calm down. You know what I'm saying?
I would just say for me, I just want consistent. I want the commissioner to be
I do want him to be consistent, Keisha.
But hold up, listen.
If you don't,
y'all missing the point.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying I want that commissioner to be consistent. Maybe if he be consistent,
I can't put this on the commissioner.
Okay.
And the reason why I can't put it on the commissioner is because if Ja did not get caught up the first time in Denver with the gun, the antic that he's doing now, they wouldn't make an example out of him because it's all fair game because you got other people doing that same celebration.
Right.
But it's Ja Morant. Ja Morant said he changed. Ja Morant said he went down to counseling. He went to a therapist and all that. And he lied to the commissioner in his face because he just don't get it. And my problem is he's associated with that now. So Ja, you can't do it, right? So now with his dad, I'm not questioning no man how they raise a child or anything like that. But T. Morant, he's like one of his boys. And like you said, Keisha, Ja Morant's grown. He probably don't listen to his daddy because he's the breadwinner. He's the breadwinner. He's the one that's financially got all the money and bought his dad a house right next to him and stuff like that. So he's probably
my kids ain't the breadwinner. Sometimes they don't listen to me. So you know,
I understand that, but you talking about some guys worth millions of dollars and got all these endorsements, got these Nike deals, and your father just reaping the benefits of everything that you're doing. I get to come courtside every game that you play. I get to sit in the front row, drink my whiskey and stuff, and rubberneck with all the players. And, you know, it's just like T. Morant. It's like, he just seems like he's just one of the boys, man.
I get you.
That's all I'm saying.
I get you. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm not saying T. Morant at all. I think he's bad.
Saying how can I put this? I get what you're saying because he got in trouble before. So why even invite it? Yeah. I'm just saying sometimes it just feels like a little piling on because it's not like it's illegal with, you know, just having fun. I like the fun in the game.
I get where you're coming from, but we're going to agree to disagree on this one.
I like the boys in the football doing their stuff in the end zone. I like all that.
We like it too, Keisha, but they not caught up with. They haven't been set down with the president of college football talking about y'all. You know, they haven't had no mishaps. They haven't had no behaviors that they have to be set down and be talked to, right?
Okay.
Ja Morant is associated with this now. So he had to clean his image up. Like BD said, Allen Iverson had to clean. Yeah, Allen Iverson had to clean his image up, and that's what he did. And you see that the NBA changed his whole persona because when Allen Iverson was coming with the do-rags and the braids and the baggy pants and the Timbos to games, they said, "Nah, we cut that out. We got to have a standard dress code. You could not get out on that floor without a sports coat on." Right. Yeah. So Allen Iverson had to change his whole image because that was the Allen Iverson effect. Allen Iverson was the culture of the NBA. When Allen Iverson started rocking them braids and stuff, everybody in the NBA wanted to do it.
That out.
You know me, I always push back when they try to take the culture from us, though.
Yeah.
Let me be great. Let me be me.
See, I'm with you with the fact that if you're gonna do for one, do for everybody.
Right.
But your point would be valid, Keisha, if he has never had a hiccup and been talked to by the commissioner. And it's not the first time. It's three times that Ja has been involved. And then you start bringing guns to schools because your sister made a call that somebody was messing with her. So you go up to her school with a gun. You come after the Indiana Pacer game, you in a car, and the Indiana Pacer bus said that somebody in the car shined a gun on them with a beam. So that's the stuff I'm talking about, Keisha. Ja's associated with that stuff, man.
Look, if I was around him, look, that's why I be asking where Mama Morant at, because
Mama
Morant I'd have been ran up on Ja. Don't mess up the church's money.
Mama Morant ain't trying to get involved in that.
Well,
yeah.
Well, look,
it's T. Morant. T. Morant. Everywhere Ja go, T. Morant there, man.
And I like that. I actually like that. It's just
T. Morant, one of the boys, man. That's all I can say.
But
man.
we always talk about black men not being present. He's present.
I know. I'm not talking about that. T. Morant. I'm not talking about that in that sense. I'm talking about it is a sense that what Ja is doing is like T. Morant condones that stuff. And like you said, I just don't think Ja at this particular time, Ja is grown. He's making all the money. He's not listening to Pops. He probably treating Pops like one of the boys.
Yeah, he probably telling him, look, I don't want to hear that mess. You want to be around me? This what we doing.
Exactly.
You know?
You got to accept it.
Grizzlies, though. They brung in Marcus Smart specifically
for Ja Morant.
Win.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what Marcus Smart was there for. not to be on the court. It was specifically to mentor Ja Morant.
Right.
You understand? And he hasn't done a good job. Let's just call it what it is. He didn't do a good job. I think Ja Morant need another veteran presence, a veteran that has won something.
Yeah, I can feel you on that.
So I don't think Ja respect for him like that. The Grizzlies need somebody who's actually got a chip. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody who's actually got a chip to come on that team and throw Ja under his wing and be like, "Hey, this is how you do it."
He needs somebody to be there to K-Sap's point is just to teach him how to be a professional.
Yeah.
And what being a professional means. Like
sometimes
you can
just
have
need
fun,
a little toning down, just a little toning down. That's all. Just a little. I look. I'm a firm believer. I'm like you, Keisha. I like all the celebrations on the court,
I love it.
On the football field, and like Terrell Owens used to say, if you don't like my celebration, keep me out the paint, keep me out the end zone. And I love everything that they do, and I would love for Ja to keep doing that. Only if he wasn't associated with the things that he's associated with now. His name is out there. It's all through the NBA streets with the commissioner because you had to be suspended, Ja. You got suspended for these antics. You got suspended for the guns. And just like Tanya said, yeah, his mother is the same. She went up to the school with the gun. It was an incident over the summer.
She was riding shotgun.
Yeah. She had to go up there. The sister had a feud, and Ja, they go up there with the guns and stuff like that. Then he brandished the gun on somebody that came in his neighborhood or something to play basketball. He brandished the gun on. See, Ja got too many guns. And then after the first incident, this is where I said, come on, Ja, you got to learn. After the first time you got suspended and you went down there and got counseling, now you in there in the car with your boy. He going live on Instagram and you got a gun in. Knowing that your boy done set you up, knowing he going live, you know it's going to get out. And you sitting there with a gun and you singing the rap lyrics to what he's singing.
Well, the thing about it is a lot of something when you're young adult, sometimes you don't realize the company you keep might not be the best company for you. They're not there. They're not there to help you get to the next level. They just there along for the ride because trust me, if I had somebody in my inner circle and I really cared about them, I wouldn't let you mess up the church's money. Why are we going live anyway? What we going live for?
Yeah, Tanya. He pulled a gun on a 17-year-old. Yep.
If any of you ever watch Spider-Man, y'all know the quote, with great power comes great responsibility, right? Michael Vick had to learn that lesson.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
He got set down over some dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
it wasn't that. It was the dogs itself. It was the crowd he was around.
Yeah.
When you have money like that and you still trying to be in the hood around people who don't got money like that, that's a problem. Sometimes you got to let people go. Sometimes you out. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to say it like this, BD. Hey, BD. Bro,
yes, sir.
Me and you know. Ghetto shit supposed to stay in the ghetto.
Right.
We come from that, but just like I got some call. I got a family is coming in. I just got a call. No, I'm on set. I'll see them later. I'm with my family here. And we doing something important for us in our lives. So sometimes your family members, your friends, and the closest ones to you, they do not elevate. And they remember who you was or what they want you to be. Because he didn't come from that. He went to Catholic school. Just like I went to Catholic school, but I lived in the ghetto. But my father was on my butt, my behind. And that he don't have that because I can understand because my son is on an elevated income also. So when your children get to a certain type of elevation in economics, they tend to forget some of the principles. Because I'm sure that man, I'm not saying anything about T because T love his son.
Oh yeah.
So T, I ain't saying nothing about you. I know you love your son, and I know you gave him he's a raised black man, so I know that you gave him every principle that all of our fathers and uncles and father figures, men in our lives, gave us. So I'm sure he got that. And it's like, big girl, big girl, I'm not gonna crash out on your ass in a minute.
The big girl got him started already. Keep going, bro, Claude.
I'm sorry.
Don't. Hey,
look, I was very privileged, y'all, to come from the ghetto and go to those schools with them people. I was very privileged.
Big girl gonna make me cry.
Yeah,
but see the thing, but hold up. But the thing about it, bro, Claude, I agree with that, and I agree with what Miss D said as well. Ja Morant is not from the streets. He's trying to be a hood dude. Ja Morant, you said it, Catholic school. He's not trying to. Ja Morant is not hood. He's trying to an
not
image.
At all.
He's trying to, create an image of himself. Anybody with the name of Demetrius Jamel is not from the streets.
You ain't right. Right.
And I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Why you call that man government name?
Yeah, that's his name, Demetrius Jamel. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's like anybody with a name like he's not from the streets, man.
His father said that.
Yeah.
His father on one of the interviews, his father say, "Well, I didn't teach my son whatever the trouble." Now I know y'all can't. I know we talking about it, but to give T some credit, he said, "I showed my son everything he was supposed to do as a profession."
But
so I give that to T.
But look, bro, Claude, you know what it goes back to? It goes back to what Keisha said. With all the money that Ja make, is he listening to T? Is he trying to be the one to say, "Look, I'm the one to make this ship go"?
That's what he's saying.
I know. Your son name is Demetrius K.
Huh?
Ja Morant. Did you see
what? Hold on. What you say, Keisha?
L say my son's name is Demetrius Marcel.
Nah, it's not. It's not. I didn't say Demetrius. I said Demetrius. It's not a D. It's with a T. L. It's Demetrius Jamel. I didn't say Demetrius.
You a hater.
It's Demetrius.
Quick question for y'all. Y'all did watch the first playing game with Golden State and Memphis, right?
I did.
Yes.
Okay, did you see the move that Ja Morant made when he went in the lane with the
and off the glass and he got it back? Yeah.
He is spectacular.
I've never seen no shit like that. That was some of the most incredible shit I've ever seen in my life.
Now, L, talk about, that's ghetto. See, L? See, I didn't say Demetrius. I said Demetrius Jamel.
No, Ja Morant is an unbelievable athlete. Every time I'm watching a game, I'm waiting for the ooh wah wee. I'm like, it's coming. Mm-hmm. It's coming.
Hit him with the ooh wah wee, the cha, the he get them all, man.
Start hitting 3-pointers at a 40% clip. You're not going to be able to mark him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he worked on his 3-point shooting over the summer.
Yeah.
Now, but see the thing about Ja, man, he's fragile as he is, man. He stay injury prone, man. Injury prone, man.
He gotta get his ankles strong.
It's exactly what Kobe said.
He gotta get it.
Learn how to play on the floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He told Ivo, Kobe said, "You ain't gonna last too damn long." And Ivo said, "Man, why you saying that? You wishing better than me?" He say, "No, man. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna last too long because your ass don't stay on the floor."
Mm-hmm. When you
stay planted and you get in other words, he was telling him, listen, take more shots instead of going in there with Shaq. Because Shaq gonna knock your ass down.
That's what Ja want to do. Ja want to be like Iverson. Iverson used to go in there and get bounced around by Shaq. And you're right. Kobe did say that to Iverson. And to your point, bro, Claude, and I think, Ja is trying to emulate some of that stuff that Iverson did. He has no fear.
He's shaking and baking right now. He's shaking and baking right now.
I saw him go in there and dunk on Wemby. I've seen him dunk on everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He has no fear. He's gonna go in there. But see what Ja does, Ja tell you. What's that?
I said last year he tried to really leap over LeBron for a dunk.
That's what he wanted to do. He said that in an interview. He said what he wants to accomplish while he in the NBA, he wants to dunk on LeBron so he can put it in the poster and hang it up and show his kids. He said that's what he want. So any chance that he gonna get to try to go up on LeBron, he gonna do it. So, but when he dunked on Wemby, it was nice, but it didn't count because the foul. You know, he didn't destroyed every big man in the league.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So hey, it is what it is. I respect Ja. I love Ja's game. He just need to tone it down, man.
We just trying to OG him, Keisha. You know, that's why we took the youngins.
Yeah, I love Ja. Ja's one of my favorites.
Away from y'all ass.
Yeah, I mess with Ja Morant.
Yeah, I caught wind of, you know, when at Murray State, I caught wind of all his, you know, YouTube clips, the highlights. I'm like, how is this little nigga getting off the ground like that? I used to call him UPS, you know, because his ups was tremendous. And then when I saw the footage of him and Zion Williamson, I'm like, and Zion was a different beast. We ain't even got to talk about that.
Please don't talk. I don't want to crash out.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Okay. We're gonna keep the conversation.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Hold on, because I don't want to get to the top of the hour and we ain't talked about the rest of the team.
Okay, one thing.
But now we already know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Grizzlies are gonna get out here beating the hell out of the Mavericks right now. What do y'all think about the matchup of OKC and the Grizzlies?
I you know something, BD. I would say it depends on hold on, BD. It depends on the health of Ja. If Ja can escape out of this game without further aggravating that ankle, because the thing about the play-in, he got to tape it up and he got to go back at it on Sunday. Yep. You see what I'm saying? Right. So it's a quick turnaround. Then you got to fly. You got to fly all the way to OKC, from Memphis to OKC. But to your point, it's a good matchup. And the only thing I say about OKC, I've been saying this for a while. I'm not scared of OKC for OKC playing anybody, because my thing about OKC is I just don't think they have that playoff experience with that veteran leadership to get them over the hump. It's going to be a tough one, but I still got OKC moving on to the second round. But after that, OKC can be had. Now,
they bring Caruso there just for that.
Yeah,
for the better.
I know he's not.
And he got
they need a vet. They need a veteran, somebody like a CP3. That's the kind of veteran I'm talking about. Even though CP3 ain't won no championship and Caruso got him one in the bubble, I'm just saying.
You don't think they got some experience last year in the playoffs?
Nah, I don't think. It's bright lights time now. Who outside of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you got Jay Will, and Chet. We don't know what Chet gonna bring to the table in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But it's
a tough one.
It's a tough one for me. Like I said, they'll get past Memphis, but don't be surprised if, like BD said, Memphis take them to the brink. But after the first round, OKC can be had by anybody.
I got you. What you got, bro, Claude? What you think about this matchup, OKC and Ja and his Grizzlies?
The Grizzlies are tough, blue collar, hardcore. I mean, it is what it is with them. They mucky it up. Mm-hmm. They not soft at all. Not one of them. I would say if OKC, because OKC is young, they have no fear. They pretty much saw some light last year, and now that since they saw a little light last year, they know some mistakes that they've made last year, and I think that they have learned because they learned fast. I mean, this is the youngest team in the league, I believe, right?
It is.
So by them being the youngest team in the league and where they went last year, I believe that they could take on them this year because they're a little bit more polished. But if they let OKC I'm sorry, if they let the Grizzlies play their game, they're definitely going to lose. So OKC got to play their game, which is fast, which is very elite in scoring and choicy shots, and then I'd say Alexander got to earn that MVP.
Yeah, see, they're a little dependent on Shea. Yeah. I mean,
that's what I'm telling y'all. They're
a little dependent on Shea now. I will say that
he still got to earn, no matter, rightfully so, right?
We depended on Mike, dude, though.
No, he is that dude. Yeah.
But this is the play. Right? This is the playoffs. Exactly. You know? This is the playoffs, and this is when them bright lights shine the brightest, right? So outside of Shea, Jay Will, right?
Yeah.
You got Chet Holmgren, right?
Yeah.
You got who else you got there?
The most State.
Yeah, who? Chet Holmgren. That's what I'm saying. Like, you get into the playoffs are a different animal, man.
Need some more meat on this bone.
Outside of Shea, like El said, they depend on Shea too much. Shea is the one that makes it, and Wiggins coming off the bench and stuff like that.
I like that addition.
They got a nice bench, man. You know what I'm saying? They got guys that can come in and they can do it. But I just say, outside of Shea,
Brooklyn,
Jalen Williams, man, he's probably, like they talked about the other day, he can offset what Shea do. So if you got a Batman, you got a Robin, right? Then you got Aaron Wiggins coming off the bench. Now you got Isaiah Joe. They can shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? Lou Dort, he can defend. Lou Dort can defend, 1 through 3. I've seen him battle up against LeBron, push LeBron around a couple times. But, Isaiah Hartenstein, they brought him in from New York. So that's helping him out as well. But like Bro Claude said, Alex Caruso, he is the veteran that they're looking to. But outside of that, you got Carson Wallace coming off the bench and Kendrick Williams. They don't go that deep. So outside of Shea, is the ship going to be still the same when Shea gets a breather? Shea can't play 40 minutes a night in the playoffs, man.
No, sir.
No, it can't.
That's what I'm saying. So when Shea go to the bench, are they going to be able to sustain? See what I'm saying? But looking at their roster with the likes of Lou Dort, he's a good defender. He can score. Isaiah Joe, he can shoot the hell out of the ball. Aaron Wiggins can shoot the hell out of the ball. J-Dub. Then you got Jalen Williams, the light-skinned dude coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Chet Holmgren. But
Scotty still there?
Who?
Is Scotty with the Grizzlies still?
Pippen Jr. on the Grizzlies, yeah.
Pippen Jr. on the Grizzlies. And then see, when you looking at, stuff like that, Chet Holmgren, playoff fouls get called different. It's a little bit more physicality in the playoffs. And like Keisha said, can that frail body hold up? And outside of that, man, I just think, man, it's gonna be tough.
And guess what, guys? While we talking, the Mavs just went on a 14-2 run to cut the lead.
Okay.
To cut the lead. It's a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies right now in the third quarter.
Go ahead, BD. Go ahead.
Here's my take. It's gonna be OKC in 7, in my opinion. But I think that the key to the series is gonna be Lou Dort defense on Ja Morant. He's not going to stop Morant completely, but if he could slow him down enough, you understand what I'm saying? They should get him in 7.
I respect that.
Key, Lou Dort, can he stay out of foul trouble guarding Ja Morant? Because if Lou Dort get in foul trouble, OKC in trouble.
But
they got to put Shea on Ja Morant because he's their next best defender. And if Shea got to play defense, that's going to take away from his offense.
But I
stay on the court.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on, BD. And like, what if Memphis gets out of this Dallas game and they do face them? Memphis can mucky the Warriors up, but the thing about it is, with the new coach, I think in a situation like this, you got Jaren Jackson Jr., you got Zach Edey. Zach Edey's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? But they big. Jaren Jackson got to dominate. He got to dominate against the low post, because if you look at it, he got to dominate Chet Holmgren. He got to dominate. And if Zach Edey can be a big guy in there, he is 7'1", he can go in there and clog the paint up And Desmond Bain, he's one of them streaky shooters.
Man.
If he catch fire, man, he can shoot your lights out. And then you got the likes of Santi Aldama. He can come in and spell big minutes too. And then Scottie Pippen Jr. underrated.
Seatbelt.
Yeah, and then you got Luke Kennard coming off the bench. He can shoot that thing. But outside of that, man, they can mucky the waters up, man.
I mean, my pick would be OKC, but I would not be shocked if the Grizzlies come in there and take them to BD's point. I don't think the Thunder need to shouldn't let the Grizzlies take them to 7. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, if they take them to 7, they in trouble. Mm-hmm. So
put it this way: if Memphis gets out of this Dallas game and they face OKC, you can go down to the grindhouse down there in Memphis, down to the, like Bro Claw said, the blue collars and the hard workers, and they get both of them games down there. Then we got a series because it don't start until you win on somebody's home floor.
Right.
Hey, Bro Claw,
you don't want to get to the game 7 because your butt get tight. Game 7s is unpredictable. And they are a blue collar team, so let's go to the next matchup. Okay.
Hey, Keisha. A prank calling radio station said Michael Jordan fans are the most questionable sports fans of all time. Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
Why are y'all entertaining?
Hey, somebody
ring up Nominal. Ring him up.
Okay.
Here comes the money.
He said, AD looking like Pels, AD, trade for Anthony. Hey, man.
Anthony. Yeah.
Look, AD out here trying to, AD and Klay Thompson is out here trying to bring them back, y'all. But let's get to the next matchup. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Nominal. What y'all think about Denver, the Nuggets versus the Clippers?
That's one right there. Let me say that this is one that this is gonna be a good series, man. This ain't the Denver team that we saw when they won the championship.
I told you, Keisha.
This damn Clipper game, Kawhi Leonard has came to life, and what Ivica Zubac has been doing against the Joker, all the games that he played. You don't have to double the Joker. Ivica Zubac can guard the Joker one-on-one. It's personal. He can crowd his space. He can get into his, you know how the Joker want to lean back and shoot it. Mm-hmm. Zubac is a shot blocker. He can do that. He can play defense. But if James Harden continues to play the way James Harden is playing, and Kawhi keeps playing that way, I got the Clippers in 7.
Mm.
What you say, Bro Claude?
Because Mike Malone's not there. The coach ain't there.
No, they're not.
BD, go ahead, BD.
Go, BD.
I got the Clippers in 6, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. Kawhi Leonard on some 2019 shit right now, and don't know nobody on Denver who could guard that man the way he playing right now.
But I'm gonna tell you this, BD, before you keep going about Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard should be the freshest player in the NBA right now. His legs should be completely under him, man. All the years and games
like
he
took him out the vault.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like you said, when you said reference 2019, I believe that because he has came on in the last 13 games of the year. Kawhi has picked his game up to let everybody know that this is the Kawhi that y'all was supposed to see before the injuries. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, he's on one right now. And when he's on it like this, Kawhi can carry the team to the finals right now. Yeah. So, like, the Clippers are super, super dangerous. And God forbid Harden give you 20 and 10 for the series. It's a wrap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And see, now you ain't got to worry about that third option in Paul George. Now you just got Kawhi Leonard and, James Harden, and then you got Zubac, and then now you got the role players around them. Norman Powell and things like that.
Your earlier point, the Clippers don't got a double Joker.
Exactly.
No.
They don't got to double him. And when you don't got a double Joker, Joker can't pick you apart. Remember, Joker's like a quarterback out there. And if you give him any kind of space to do any kind of passing, he's going to average a triple-double But when you can't double him, that changes. When you don't have to double Joker and he can't flare out passes like how he do, and you force him to have to score, yeah, it's going to be a wrap for Denver.
Watch this, BD. BD, you took my point, man. I've been telling people this about Denver. Let Joker go for 60 and he won't beat you. If Joker gets 60 and has a triple double, you in trouble. But if he go for 60 and only got 4 assists and 15 rebounds, you won, because you can't get everybody else involved. He can't get 60 and everybody else get off. You let Joker get his without the others getting theirs, and that's a successful recipe by beating Denver. On top of that, the Clippers got 2 perimeter defenders to throw at Jamal Murray. Not only can Kawhi guard him, you could throw Dunn at Murray too. And Dunn is also a lockdown defender. So now that you got 2 people you could put on Murray, I don't really trust Michael Porter Jr. I never really have. You understand what I'm saying? And Aaron Gordon, he'll give you 15 or whatever. You know what I mean? But he's not going to be a real key of the series. Denver don't really got a bench like that. Braun ain't. Yeah, he ain't. When Bruce Brown got out of there, and Jeff Green and all them, man.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope. They're missing Caldwell Pope, but like I said, the only time Michael Porter Jr. plays good is when he played the Lakers.
You ain't right.
That's the only time he played good. He unconscious against the Lakers. But any other team, that goes back to the last 2 years in the playoffs when they played the Lakers. Michael Porter Jr. was on fire. Get in the next series, he played like hot garbage.
Hey, look, check it out.
Pro what you got on this?
All right. So Mamba's Nest Entertainment LLC. I love John Morant. You ain't hearing nothing but praise.
No,
See, what the problem is that a lot of y'all don't want to hear nothing from no OGs. That's the problem. You don't want to hear nothing from the older and the slave mentality.
That's
what they did in the slave to separate us, the old from the young. That's the Willie Lynch letter. So be careful. Ain't nobody doing nothing but OGing.
Yeah, the thing
all
about it
love
is,
John Morant. I don't think that there's a player. Listen, he has Shea. Listen, he has Shea lunch when it comes to athleticism in highlight films, in my opinion. But say what I'm saying is that I'm going to OG my nephew if he could hear something out of my mouth to help him better his career, because I want John Morant to be the face of the NBA.
Because they was pushing.
Because he a little man. I'm a little man.
Hold on, bro, Claude, I'm glad you said that. And for the Mamba to say, I hate the Ja slander. See, that's the problem that we have, man. A little critique about somebody, now it's slander. We not slandering Ja. We just saying Ja need to tone it down. That's not Ja slander. We all said Ja is must-see TV. We love Ja's game. Ja's one of my favorites.
He's one of my favorites.
When he's on TV, I'd love to see. I like when Ja go up against some big man and try to dunk it on him. You know what I'm saying? I love that. So we're not slandering Ja.
So we you know what I mean? I'm 6'1.5". That's
so go ahead, bro. Claude, what's your take on this?
I say this again. It's personal with the
back
center.
to 17, Keisha. Go ahead.
It's personal.
It is.
It's very personal with the Clippers in Denver because they've been getting taken out. But on that 5 spot, them boys, they don't like each other.
Oh, nah.
No.
They don't like each other at all.
No, they don't.
So you're going to see a lot of bumping. And one thing the Joker don't like, he don't like nobody to check him. He don't like that. He not so well. He don't take that very well and play very good when he gets checked by a real center. He don't play very good. So, you know, I would take Clippers because that's, of course, I'm a Norm Nixon fan ever since Norm Nixon got kicked off the Lakers. So I've been there. You know what I mean? My mama's maiden name is Nixon, and I'm not gonna y'all say what it is. But my mama's maiden name is Nixon. Anyway, Norm Nixon went to the Clippers, and that's been one of my teams ever since. And I believe that the Clippers will take it in 5.
I believe that the Clippers went in that vault and added all the modifications to Kawhi Leonard. Had him sleep for about 2 years. He was just up in there listening to old school music,
icy hot.
You know,
he did that Amari Stoudemire. He went and bathed in wine.
He went and bathed in the fountain of youth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, came out. They tapped on his skull, and they told him it's time to play. And he said, "Really? How long I've been out?" They said, "It's been some years, but it's time to reintroduce yourself."
Yeah, he's been out since 2019, y'all.
5 years, dog.
He's been out for 5 years, man. Right. He's been out for 5 years, man. He's been out for some years, man.
But I think he coming out the vault. He running it back. He coming out the vault. I think they're gonna take the Nuggets. I really do.
I just don't. And the reason why, the Nuggets, I think they was one and done when they got that championship, and because I think they're trying to move in a new direction. I don't know why they fired Mike Malone. I don't know who can come in and rewrite that ship.
Before the playoffs?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because him and Calvin, they were
Calvin Booth. Yeah, so
Calvin,
it's like
him and Calvin was having it got real bad,
got some
and
problems,
then it started being in front of the players.
But
so once it got, it was already in the back office, and then it came to the front office. But then it went down to the floor. Mm-hmm. So Calvin was trying to get some play. Oh, these are my favorite people, and these are the ones that's with him. And it got to the players. That's my infrastructure knowledge of that. It got down on the court because I also covered it. It got down on the court. So once it got down on the court, you got two people both of them got the baby's arms in their hand, and they pulling on the baby.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
They tried to split the baby in two, and that's not going to work. The baby gotta be able to develop and grow and continue to be there. So get rid of both of the parents.
Mm-hmm. So what's the next series?
Next one is Lakers versus the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves ain't got nothing for the Lakers.
Well, it sounded like their leader was already conceding here to me.
Yeah, and Edwards talking about he just want to go out there and hoop, man. You know what I'm saying?
When I heard that, I was like, Lakers in 5, like Shannon.
Like shit, Lakers in 5. I mean, the thing about the Lakers, they appreciate your pro fan talk. I just think the Lakers right now with Luka adding Luka, like now you got 2 bona fide people that can flat out give you 50 anytime they want. You know what I'm saying? So, but Luka just owns Minnesota in its own right. You know what I'm saying? The matchup that Luka sees with Minnesota, his eyes just light up. Mm-hmm. But I got the Lakers in 5. I ain't gonna touch too much on it.
Lakers in 5. What you got, BD?
Lakers in 6, because I do believe Ant-Man is good enough to get them 2 games.
Okay.
I think there's something missing about Minnesota though this year, man. If we've talked about Minnesota's team from last year, I could say this would be a dogfight.
You think they missing Cat?
Nah, I'm not saying they're missing Cat, man. I just think something
missing.
Something ain't clicking the way it clicked last year, man.
Like for me, I'm a Knicks fan, and I've watched a lot of Julius Randle, and Julius Randle has never performed in the playoffs, and I don't expect him to perform in this playoffs.
A bull in a china shop, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
and Edwards is good enough to get you 2 games.
Yeah, nah. I ain't gonna say good enough to get you 2 games. He's good enough to get you 1 on his own.
He could get you 2 because the Lakers haven't been all erratic in terms of shooting the ball. Like LeBron gonna get his, and Luka gonna get his, but Hachimura's up and down. Austin Reeves is up and down.
Yeah, he's in Austin. No, Austin Reeves is too inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
So
but they got some goons on defense, though.
Yeah, I mean, between Finney Smith and Vanderbilt, the defense is going to be there. But my thing with Vanderbilt, you can leave him by himself.
Yeah. But now I do. Hey, look, Vanderbilt been hitting that corner three, man. You can't because look,
he's not going to continue to do that. He's not going to do
look,
it.
Okay, I got you, but they don't depend on him to hit threes. You know what I'm saying? His job is to
Right.
come in and mucky up the waters. He's
Yeah.
He's almost like Phil Handy. He's Mr. 94 feet. He gonna pick you up 94 feet. He
Yeah.
gonna harass you. And Ant Edwards will tell you his biggest assignment is going up against goddamn Vanderbilt. He don't like playing against Vanderbilt. You know what I'm saying? Because Vanderbilt know them tendencies. Vanderbilt was on Minnesota. He know them tendencies. Vanderbilt know them tendencies.
McDaniels is a great defender too now. Let's not leave that out. And if you throw
he too light in the ass. He too light in the ass.
Like,
You light in the ass?
yeah, but you don't put him on LeBron and Luka. You put him on Austin Reeves because, to me, in my opinion, Austin Reeves, the Lakers are going to go as far as Austin Reeves.
But you don't want to wear. But listen, you don't want to wear. You don't want to wear Ant-Man down. Ant-Man got wore down in that Maverick series last year. He got wore down. He got wore down after coming off that series beating Denver. He got wore down in that Maverick series because they expected him to defend everybody, and he was gassed. He'll tell you. Even Charles Barkley and the TNT crew talked about it. He was gassed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Jaden McDaniels is too light in the ass to be guarding LeBron. You got to put Jaden McDaniels on one, either LeBron or Luka. Ant-Man got to spell some minutes. He can guard Reeves, and then in the fourth quarter where you're fresh, then you can put Ant-Man on LeBron or Luka. But at the same time, the matchup that Luka loves this Minnesota matchup, man.
Yeah, it's just a bad matchup.
Yeah.
What you got, bro, Claude?
Well, so y'all really know. Come on, let the cat out the bag.
He got 5 teams again, y'all.
No, I don't. Ain't neither one of them my team.
You said the Clippers. The Clippers. You got the Clippers and the
I say
Bulls.
I'm talking about Lakers.
Go ahead. No, I don't want to stir.
Okay,
Keep going.
yeah, Lakers and Timberwolves. Who you got?
Yo, messy ass K-Sap. Damn.
All right, go ahead, man.
Look.
Benadryl, Tylenol.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want.
Lakers in 5.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I know that the Lakers is a new team with Luka, and I love Luka. You understand? I wouldn't miss a Dallas team last year. I didn't miss not one. So, Luka being on the Lakers, I am rooting for Luka achieving what he needs to achieve on some get back, because it was diabolical no matter what the owners felt that he was out of control. So I'm gonna leave that there. Anthony Edwards is my baby Jordan.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards is a dude.
So
that dude.
I'm rolling with baby Jordan all the time. When those type of tendencies is there.
Hold on, stop right there, bro, Claude. You said you rolling with baby Jordan. Did you ever roll with Harold Miner? Because they called him baby Jordan. Did you ever roll with him?
No. See, it's a different era. That's a different.
I'm just asking the question.
Near. That's what they.
I'm just asking the question. They called him baby Jordan.
No, that's what they say.
Okay, I'm just asking your question.
It's okay. He still might get smacked on his little baby bottle.
Elliott the same thing. Sean Elliott wasn't no damn baby Jordan. So gone.
They called Harold Miner.
They called Sean Elliott that too. So
not for nothing, bro. I think Kawhi Leonard moved more like Jordan than
Ant-Man got that swag, dog. His swag all the way up. He got
that
Jordan swag, man.
Listen,
you know how Mike used to walk around and chew that gum. Yeah,
all that.
Look, Mike used to walk around, chew that gum. That's the same way Anthony Edwards walking on that court.
He walked like on the court. He about that business.
You know what Ant-Man
talking to you.
Ant-Man walk around. Listen, hold up, bro, Claude. Hold up. Yeah. Ant-Man walk around like he dicking everybody's wife in the NBA. That's how he walk around. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So saying to say, you kind of pretty much took what I was gonna say, but I roll with the dominant one because you never know. One thing that Michael Jordan showed me, Kobe Bryant showed me, and Dwayne Wade showed me is that you cannot never count out a dominating person with that type of persona, swagalicious. You dig what I'm saying?
I can count him
Swagalicious,
out. That's why it took
he
Michael Jordan 6-7 years. He can't do it by himself, player.
but he a killer. It's all right.
Yeah,
but
he
I'm
still
just saying,
lost.
I never counted him out. I never did.
All
Not
right,
one.
See, that's what they want to do. They want to throw away Jordan's first 8 years. Go ahead.
Actually, it was 7, my man.
Go,
but
I
go
mean,
ahead.
Just go ahead.
Yeah,
Just go
I'm just saying.
He's finished.
He's finished. He needs some more pieces.
Yo,
But go
messy
ahead.
ass. You and Keisha messy than a Marvin. Y'all messy than a Marvin mother. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, like I said, I would never bet against Ant-Man because you never know what you're gonna get. And then of course, with the dynamic with Luka there, I would pick a conscious man would pick the Lakers to win, of course, because of the firepower who they have. But I would say the game would go 7 or at the most 6. And I say Lakers in 6 or 7.
All right. Gotcha.
All right.
What's the next matchup?
The next one is one that's real dicey. Rockets and the Warriors.
And look, I'm gonna take this from the start.
Whoa.
2 teams that I don't believe in is OKC and the Rockets. Because I've seen this movie before. I've seen teams that front run all season long, get all the accolades. That goes back to the Atlanta Hawks when they front run it, had the best record in the NBA when they had Teague, Corvert. They had all the all-stars, right?
They did.
And got swept by the Miami Heat. The Cleveland Cavaliers.
I remember them teams.
They front run it the whole year long. Couldn't nobody touch them. Best record in the NBA. Got in the playoffs and got swept by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
With the bed.
So that's to my point. I love what Ime Udoka is doing with the Houston Rockets.
He can coach.
But this is what I say. Amid Thompson, he is a goddamn superstar on the rise. And this cat can defend. And if the Rockets got any chance, Amid Thompson can guard Steph Curry because his length can bother him, his athleticism and his quickness can bother Steph Curry. But you got to be attention to detail because we know Steph ain't scared of the bright lights. When the bright lights come on, that's when Steph performs. But my thing about it is, does Golden State really have enough outside of Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler? Draymond is going to be their facilitator. He's going to bring some toughness. But what they're going to do is the Rockets need to play big. They need to play with Steven Adams. They need to play with Alfred Sengun. They need to go big on the Warriors in the playoffs. And if the Rockets go big, they'll beat the Warriors. I just don't hope Ime Udoka don't play down to the competition. Play your style of ball that you've been playing all year long. But like I said, this is another series outside of the first round. If they get past the first round, they're not going no further. But I take the Rockets in 6. And the only reason why I say this is because Rockets got home court advantage. That's the only reason.
I'm gonna say this before I let the rest of the guys go. I'm the opposite. I do think the Rockets is out here front running. I do think the Rockets is out here front running, and kind of similar to old bro Claude over there. Playoff Jimmy has made an appearance.
Oh, he stepped up in that playing game. I don't call it the playoffs, but he stepped up because.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Playoff Jimmy has made an appearance, and I'm rolling with Playoff Jimmy, so I'm gonna go with the Warriors because we already know it's a lot of experience on that Warriors team.
Oh yeah.
I should pick the Rockets.
No, you're not.
I should pick them because that's what the records say.
I'm not going by the record.
But they be front running to me, and I don't believe in them. They're gonna have to make me a believer. So I'm going with the Warriors. I think it's gonna go 7. But if it goes 7, Rockets are in trouble.
Nah, if it goes 7 and the Rockets got home court advantage, man. If it goes, they playing in Houston, man. So that's that home court advantage in the playoffs is key to me. Especially in the game 7.
I think the Rockets are going to have a hard time if they got to win and go to the state.
Oh, they get it. They get it. They get it. I
They
got
have
the
to.
Rockets.
They can't be fan-fitting around.
Oh, nah. They're going to take care of business. Ime Udoka is not their type of coach to, let them guys put their guards down.
You're right. That's the only reason why I have a little pause, because they got a really good coach.
What'd you say? You got menopause?
Not menopause. Shut up.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. I made my bad.
That's the only reason why I got a little pause.
Oh, okay.
Because I like Udoka, but I'm going with the OGs. What you got, BD?
Okay, you might have to throw the sirens on now, because now I'm about to crash.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
I got the Warriors in 6, and here we go. You got to be born a champion. You got to have it on the inside. You got to feel it, live it, breathe, and be prepared to die for it. You got to make the assault on life itself. Like, all I've done, I've had it all. Steph's mine. Draymond's mine. Steve Kerr is mine. It'll be mine for an entire life. Golden State in 6.
I'm with you, BD. I'm with you.
That was a nice subtle crash out. That was a subtle crash out. I can respect that. That was subtle.
What you got, bro, Claude?
If you think I'm up here and being the OG that I am and knowing the history of this game like I do, and loving this basketball game like I do, and you want me to sit here and talk about that I'm going against the greatest shooter that ever laid hands on a basketball, you got to be goddamn crazy.
Glaze is real.
You got to be. I'm not even going to glaze that brother, because he already glazed himself. I'm not going to even sit here and play with. I'm not going to let the chat play with Steph Curry name.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about Steph Curry.
Mount Rushmore. Shut your ass up, K-Sap. Damn, let me finish.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm saying.
That's another
I don't
team
give
you
a
added to this
damn.
collection.
I don't give a damn about what Udoka do. You do.
Damn.
When it comes to Steph Curry, period. Then Sister Keisha already know, the chat don't know, I'm a Jimmy Butler man since the Bulls.
God damn, this cat, how many
That's my boy right there, bro, Claude.
God.
They gave away Jimmy Butler. They gave Jimmy Butler away just like they did Kennedy Carter. And I ain't healed from that shit.
Hold on. Bro, Claude, let me ask you.
No, hell no, K-Sap.
How many goddamn mans you got?
Because I love basketball. It's a whole bunch of elevated players, and it's a whole bunch of softies in this motherfucker, too.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
I'm here for the Jimmy Butler crash out.
Jimmy Butler is a hardcore player.
That's my man.
He's not a loser. Then he over there with Draymond, a killer like me. Yeah. So I ain't gonna never. Me and BD, we stand alone on that. I don't give a damn. I'm never gonna go against the man. Not ever. So I'm done. I ain't even crash out on it. I'm just telling y'all straight up.
K-Sap got the hammer for you, bro. Claude. He got the hammer.
Hey, y'all see what Claude be doing. I ain't even gonna call him bro Claude. I'm just gonna call him Claude. Y'all see what Claude doing, y'all? Bro. Y'all see Claude, he bringing his WNBA energy over to the NBA. God damn it, bro Claude. How many damn teams you got? How many mans you got? Just let it be known, man. So anything that we ask you about the NBA on this big board of the playoff, you can't be wrong.
I can't be.
I see.
Remember, Bulls, Celtics, right? Y'all know that. Y'all already know.
I don't know it now. I know it now.
No, we got to get to the next matchup. We can't be listing all your teams.
Bulls, Celtics, Cleveland, and then of course, all day I'm a Laker.
Watch this. Was you a Cleveland fan?
Every day I'm a Laker. Huh?
Was you a Cleveland fan when LeBron was there?
Hell no.
Okay, see, you're a LeBron hater. Go ahead.
No,
Let's
I
get
ain't.
to the
support.
Eastern
I love
Conference.
LeBron. You see, I got Cleveland. I wear my stuff. Shut up, K-Sap. You
Let's
already
get
know
to
what
the
I feel
Eastern
about
Conference. I
LeBron.
can't be
I
messing
ain't
around
trying
with
to.
you.
I ain't got nothing to
You
do.
got too
The
many
player ain't got
jerseys
nothing to
and
do
too
with the
many
damn
pom
team.
poms.
I'm Chicago. It's diabolical to first of all say that, you know what I mean? All this
Miami
other
gets swept by
controversy.
Cleveland. We can move on.
I got my Cleveland championship.
That's
I
all
got
right. That's
all
all
my
right.
stuff up in the room,
That's
and
all
I didn't
good.
wear it on here.
Go ahead,
So I
Keisha.
ain't trying to hear all that.
Just disregard
Whatever,
him. Go
man.
ahead.
Whatever.
Go ahead,
All right,
I love. I ain't gonna be sitting up here talking about, oh, I love LeBron more.
No, we ain't talking. It's not about LeBron. I just asked you a question. Don't do it.
All right, we're going to the next one, y'all, because they doing something.
This ain't even nothing to talk about.
All right,
Miami
the next
and Cleveland
one is Cavaliers
and Miami
and the Heat. Who you with?
The Heat getting swept.
You think they get swept?
Getting swept. They don't stand a chance against Cleveland.
I don't think they stand a chance either. But hey, you know,
getting swept.
Damn, that's your take.
Yeah, that's my take. Swept.
He said we can get through that real quick. I think the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell ain't playing that mess with Miami. They ain't gonna look. They're not gonna let Tyler Hero run around there like they did on Chicago.
Hey, you better watch your damn mouth.
Hey, look, you know who Tyler Hero remind me of? Paige Beckers. He got a little black in him. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, but you think it's swept. You don't think they can get one game, not even one.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Ain't even gonna be
Cavs.
Ain't even gonna be interested.
Cavs gonna win now. What you think?
We
can do this real quick. BD. Cavs and Heat.
Cavs 6. And I say Cavs in 6 because Miami has playoff experience. They done been 2 finals in 5 years. That's too much experience to get swept.
They ain't got no go-to person.
I give them one game, but K-Sap said they getting swept.
Hero can win you a game now.
Hero ain't getting nothing against the Cavs, man.
I think the Heat gonna win 2 games though, because the Cavaliers have shown me in the playoffs they don't come like how they supposed to come in the playoffs.
They're getting swept.
I don't think they're gonna get swept. Donovan Mitchell has never got out the second round.
This is not the same Donovan Mitchell in Utah. It's not the same person.
He on one right now.
He got too much. He got too much help in Cleveland. Too much. Them bigs down there, Jared Allen and old buddy, damn, number 4. What's his name?
I know who you're talking
Evan
about.
Mobley?
Yeah, Evan Mobley.
Yeah,
Evan Mobley. Yeah, and then you got Hunter that came over from Atlanta. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Bro,
they just got dogs, and then you got Garland. That team is fully equipped with everybody that messes with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell ain't got to be a superstar for them to win. He had to be a superstar in Utah. You go back to the bubble when they played Denver in the bubble when him and Jamal Murray was going back and forth with the 50 balls. He had to get 50 for them to compete. But him with Cleveland, he don't have to drop 50.
No, he don't.
He can just play his game and be natural.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. But I still think the Heat will get 2 games just because they have playoff experience and they've proven that they could win on the road.
I see that.
Okay.
But
they got a good coach.
I respect that, BD. I mean, I respect the knowledge that you giving them grace for that. Mm-hmm. But I just can't
give them one, BD. What you say, bro, Claude?
I think this will be a sweep.
Okay. We can move on.
Yeah, we can move on.
We can move on. Okay, the next one is the Pacers and the Bucks.
Man, this to get dicey and slicey, man. It all depends because I know Damian Lillard is out for the first game. I know he got cleared from the blood clots, but this is going to be dangerous, man. Without Damian Lillard, it all hinges on if Damian Lillard plays. Mm-hmm. If Damian Lillard can't play, I got the Pacers in 7.
What you say, BD?
The Pacers is one of them teams that you don't know who's going to show up and when they're going to show up.
They inconsistent all the way around. I don't know. I can't key on nobody messing around with the Pacers.
I'll put it like this. I'm with K-Sap. With no Lillard, Pacers in 7. With Lillard, Bucks in 5.
Now I say Bucks in 6 if Lillard plays.
Mm-hmm. Because he's gonna need some time to get back in the
Yeah, in the fray of things.
Yeah, because he's been out. But if it was me,
especially coming off a blood clot in your calf, and he couldn't do no activity or anything like that. That's what's going to in his conditioning. You know what I'm saying? And trying to ramp him up to get him ready for playoffs, it's going to be tough.
Well, they could just make Dame Lillard a spot shooter.
I know, but what I'm saying is a blood clot in your calf, right? That's what ended Chris Bosh's career. The blood clot in the calf, right? So when you have a blood clot, because I got a blood clot myself, if you got a blood clot, when you're on them blood thinners, you got to get medical clearance for you to go out there and do activity when it's in your leg, because you don't want that thing moving around. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Dame Lillard, all his basketball activities was shut down. So now you're being monitored. You know what I'm saying? Now you're taking blood thinners to get it out your system, right? So now coming back, it's going to be hard for him to ramp that up. That's why he's been cleared for basketball activities. He can play, but he's just not playing. Yeah. But like I said, if Dame Lillard is healthy, Bucks will run all over him. But this Indiana Pacer team, you don't know who you're going to get. Yeah.
Can't hear you, Keisha. You muted.
You muted.
If Lillard plays, I say the Bucks.
Look, on her own show.
No, people was coming into my house talking crazy. But if Lillard plays,
we want to hear the craziness.
No,
Bro, Claude will let you hear it. Got babies in the back on the couch. Hear that shit.
Hey, keep it
they
real. They
the
like
show.
reality TV. They love Dream though. So Dream is a favorite. So go ahead.
If Lillard plays, I say the Bucks will get him. But if not, Pacers should get out of the series because Giannis is not going to be enough.
Yeah,
it just depends. I don't know if he's going to play. I don't know if Lillard gonna play. I don't know what he gonna be when he come back and play.
That's what I'm saying. That's the hard part, man.
It's a hard matchup to
being off your legs, man. It's crazy.
And the Pacers is one of them teams. They could be dangerous, but you don't never know which team is
going to show up. You know what I'm saying? Pacers could damn near blow them off the floor. And the thing about it is, and the only reason why I say the Pacers is because that home court advantage, man, that's significant for me, man. When you got home court advantage in a game 7. So you take your chances, man.
Yeah. All right. The next one. Knicks, Pistons.
Can I go first?
Go ahead, BD.
Go ahead, BD.
Because I'm a Knicks fan. So I got the Knicks 6 because this is the best starting 5 I've ever seen the Knicks have. Ever. Just 1 through 5. This is a wonderful starting 5. The Knicks issue is going to be in the next round because they don't have the bench. Detroit too young right now. This is their first time in the bright lights. So I don't know if they're going to respond like that. So I get the Knicks in 6 for this one.
He made that short and brief.
Yeah. Bro, Claude?
Hey, Goon the Shooter, I beg to differ. Ain't nobody the Bulls. And then for
here we go, man.
I would never in my lifetime cheer on the New York Knicks. So we could go to the next one.
All right.
Right. That's how I feel about your funky.
Go ahead, BD.
Did you see what they do, Keisha?
You said that's how
y'all ass ain't beat us though.
Funky Bulls. Like I hate Chicago.
His ass just sore because he didn't got beat all his damn life.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Yeah.
I am from the 70s. Y'all ain't won since the damn 70s.
I know it.
K-Stap could get up here and talk.
I know. Yeah, the Knicks
you ain't won a damn thing, so shut your
gang banging again on these
streets. Shut your fat ass up in that New York streets and listen to some real champions talk shit. You can't come across the ring and talk about you just yelling across the court. You just yelling across the court. It's champions over here. It's champions over here. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello? Wait, hello? It's
How many championships do the Bulls win without Michael Jordan? We ain't never have the Knicks ain't never have no GOAT. We ain't even have a GOAT candidate. You have the whole GOAT, and it's still from 8 years to win a ring.
He's about to crash out.
Ain't shit. Ain't never been shit. Ain't gonna be shit. You still praying. You hoping your lifetime. You didn't live the whole lifetime, BD. BD didn't live the whole 50 years. BD didn't hold the whole 50 years. This man, you talk about the Bulls, people. This man's cheering on the New York Knicks. You and Stephen A. I don't know who. Y'all all are delusional in New York. You ain't never won shit since the damn coach that then coached us to help us win.
They ain't won since Willis Reed come limping back on the court. Man. Shit.
Right.
Don't say nothing. I don't want the T-shoes. I don't want the T-shirt. I don't want the jersey. I don't want the goddamn hat. I don't want nothing of New York.
I feel you, because I don't want nothing Chicago Bull either. Nothing.
I mean, somebody that beat my ass, I wouldn't support him either. Somebody that beat the shit out of me, that beat my ass. Look, somebody that beat Scottie Pippen put his nuts on Patrick Ewing's face, and Michael Jordan wasn't even there. Scottie Pippen didn't even have Michael Jordan.
I did not have Chicago versus New York on my bingo card, K-Sap.
God damn.
You see what happened?
Why you gonna argue about something you never won?
See
that's now what I'm gonna do.
Can I get my
I'm
take
gonna
off?
be diabolical, BD. Hold on.
Can I get
Hold
my take off, man?
Hold on a second. Hold on.
See,
BD.
Say anything about Chicago.
I know it's a whole lot of
up in his feelings.
You diabolical ass New York people like Caitlin Clark, because she's a goddamn loser too. I understand. Hey, shots fired. Can I get some shots, K-Sap? Can I get some goddamn shots?
No, we can't shoot our guests,
I can't shoot my guess. I'm not John Morant. I can't shoot my guess, man.
No, at the point. I ain't trying to shoot BD. That's my boy. I'm just telling him he talking about some damn. You, BD, you up here talking about some damn lost forever.
Claude and BD. Go to your respective corners. Take a breath.
Right. Okay.
Somebody get Bro Claw to stand in 8 count. God damn.
God damn.
What you got, K-Sap? What you got?
Man, I got the Knicks in 5, man.
I got the Knicks too.
I got the Knicks in 5, man. Like BD said, and this is probably the only time I'm going to agree with BD, because he made a valid point about the Knicks, and he made a valid point about Detroit. Detroit too young. This is their first time as a new group getting into the big dance, right? Everybody was invited to the prom. Now it's a chance for the Detroit to dance with the prom queen, and they ain't got enough motherfucking swag to put the queen out on the court, right?
No, they don't.
So now Detroit gets one game in Detroit in front of their fans, right? New York, like BD said, their problem is going to that second round, and I'll leave it there.
Yeah, I got the Knicks too. I mean, I know Bro Claude don't want to hear that, but yeah, I got the Knicks too.
It ain't about what I don't want to hear.
I just want to ask.
Wait, Bro Claude, you supposed to be still in your corner. Stay over there.
All right, watch this. I'm gonna throw a little monkey wrench in the system. We're gonna move to the next one. We're gonna move to the next matchup between Boston and the Bulls. Who you got? Oh, my bag. I didn't mean to say the Bulls. The Bulls ain't my bag. The boy, that was my bag, man. That was my. I thought the Bulls. Shit, the way you talking, the Bulls in the playoffs. So I had to throw that in there. The way you keep on bringing up these Bulls stuff, man. Don't know about the Bulls as an afterthought, man.
He's stuck in the 90s.
That's you trying to you try
back out of retirement.
The Bulls ain't won nothing ever since Scottie Pippen left, man.
Hey, look, whatever y'all say.
Since Scottie Pippen left,
because all we do is just rub trophies.
Scottie Pippen got 6.
We continue to rub trophies that your ass ain't got.
Scottie got 6.
You ain't got it. You still got to look at the kid with the nice gym shoes.
What you
your ass ain't got the gym shoes. Look, you still
Bro Claude duct taping up the kids and the wife, y'all. Y'all better call.
Listen. Hey, Keisha, they still looking at the kid with the Jordan zone, and they got them goddamn Kmart's on. You still looking at, you ain't got the goddamn Jordans at all. So you still looking because you got Kmart shoes and New Balances on. You got a problem with the Michael Jordan shoes.
Bro, Claude, this
but
is
this okay.
Our last matchup. And so
Jordan's been retired 30 years. It's going to be
Thank you, BD. Say that one more time, BD. See, these are what these JDRs do, right? Jordan ain't been in the league for 30 years, and they still want to bring up Chicago.
Still the king. And still the king.
And not for nothing, I can make a case that Jordan's not the GOAT. I can make a case that LeBron is the GOAT.
I bet you can go down that road. We're not going down that road, BD. We're not.
I bet you can't.
That's the next episode.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not prepared for that debate, BD. I'm not prepared.
Count the rings and his individuals.
I'm not prepared. Here we go.
The rings and the individuals.
This was hold on.
This was going to hurt. Less time to get it.
Bro, Claude, we moving on, man.
We moving on. Done. Celtics versus Magic.
Celtics in 5.
Celtics. With BD.
This is the only sweep you're gonna see. Celtics
in 5.
I love you, boy.
I think it's gonna be a sweep too, BD.
Yeah. They're gonna sweep them.
But big shout out to that Magic team because you know they building something out there in Orlando.
Pablo Banchero, I like him. KCP went down there and you know he helped them out. But look, check this out.
And my dude Greg Anthony's son getting right.
Yeah.
Jordan
was born in Brooklyn, wasn't
he? He sure was, but he grew up in North Carolina, so that's.
I'm just saying. I was talking to Claude. I was talking to Claude. I was talking to Claude.
North Carolina blue on. That's what.
Now North Carolina, your team. God damn it!
Hey, this is at the point where we come to the show and we go, it might be time for us to,
Donations. I thought it was the trash. Don't be hitting on me. Put some money in, stupid ass. I whoop your ass, Clarence. Don't call me now. Right, you tall black motherfucker. There's women up inside. I don't give a fuck about them. Ain't nobody give me nothing.
Yeah, y'all go and send them donations in. We done gave y'all some hot lava.
We're gonna get to the next topic. We had fun messing around with the NBA playoffs. I think it's gonna be a good playoff run.
Shout out to BD, man, our special guest, man. So y'all give BD a round of applause.
Shout out to my man.
Y'all go ahead and send them donations in to support the channel, man, so we can keep it rocking and rolling, man. We got big things on the horizon, man.
BD then took Bro Claw's soundboard and crashed out on his own respectfully though.
Nah, he was
respectful.
He did a sermon crash out like he was a preacher. That's how he crashed out.
Yes. Yeah. He did. All right, y'all ready for the next topic?
Let's go.
All right,
we going back to the WNBA, guys.
We going back to the W.
We're going back to our girl Angel Reese. Now the chat can start popping. The super chats can come in because this is what y'all want. Y'all want the WNBA.
Hey, we're gonna talk about these internet trolls coming for Angel Reese. Like they just can't leave that chick alone. I don't know why. I mean, the draft happens. People get drafted to her team, and somehow the narrative is running around here. Nobody wants to play with Angel Reese. Angel Reese hating on Haley Van Lith. Angel Reese is scared of the popularity of Haley Van Lith. All kind of crazy stuff. And then you got your boy Jason Whitlock out here saying diabolical stuff. I'm about to pull up and let Bro Claude take the reins.
Just read the room here. Pause.
Hold on, stop one.
Pause it.
Before y'all get off into that, man, I'm gonna tell you why Jason Whitlock is a real troll on this.
Okay.
Because he got that guy Scap Attack on there with him. And Scap Attack, if anybody knows who Scap Attack is, I've been up on FYF Sports Debate while Scap Attack was up on there. And Lamont pulled up on this channel a couple times. And Lamont and Gilbert Arenas cook Scap Attack. And Scap Attack goes against the grain about everything. And Jason Whitlock brings him onto his show. Jason Whitlock seeks out every troll on the internet and brought Scap Attack on his show. I had an encounter with Scap Attack. So that's why I tell you that Jason Whitlock is trolling on this one. Roll the footage.
Roll the footage.
My man, yes, boss.
I think the 11th pick in the WNBA draft. She got drafted by the Chicago Sky. She used to be teammates with Angel Reese, who is the star. I wouldn't call her the best player on the Chicago Sky. She's the star of the Chicago Sky. People are gossiping that Van Leeth wants nothing to do with playing with Angel Reese again. He transferred after 1 year at LSU and had a great season at TCU this past year. But let's watch Haley Van Leeth. These are her public comments about playing with Angel Reese again.
Okay, good energy with Courtney Vandersloot. You can learn from her. You're paired back with Angel Reese. There's some good energy you can walk into in Chicago, right?
Oh, I love that energy. We're ready.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, I love that energy. You know, she had a chance to drop.
But listen to what he said here.
Angel and I are familiar with each other from LSU. This is going to be awesome. Just easy, natural comments to make. Van Leeth has been very honest about suicide, and she's cried on camera about how great things were at TCU. Anyway, Angel Reese tweeted out, "We ain't do it right the first time. Let's run it back. We ain't do it right the first time. Let's run it back." That to me is a little fuel on the fire. It's like, and I'll just say this: it's my understanding.
It's his understanding.
Everyone
on the LSU
every team. One of those teammates at LSU hated playing with Angel Reese. And I know some of you will think that's some bias on my part. I'm just telling you what I know. Anyway,
what he knows.
Your thoughts here on Angel Reese?
Well, first of all,
listen to Scap Attack.
I mean, I
can't even watch that.
I can't even watch that.
You gotta press play the rest of it, I guess.
Nah, we don't need to hear what Scap
man,
talk.
we don't
Scap's a fool too.
Hey, chat, I'm gonna cover this shit the whole week. So y'all come on and see the rest of this shit. But he got Scap Attack on there attacking Angel Reese. And he's so off. Listen, Keisha, he's so off that he's still talking about Angel Reese's apartment and saying she can't afford the rent and she's got this type of apartment that Jason Whitlock had to check him on the show and say, "Oh, no, that's past news. She just bought a house." He said, "Oh, that's breaking news." Angel been bought a house 2 weeks ago. It's not breaking news, first off. And then you on a talk show today. Yesterday about something that just was breaking news that happened and you don't know what the hell you're talking about, first of all. And then he gets so messy, K-Sap. He gets so messy and say, Angel Reese is jealous of Haley Van Leeth. That's why we chase them people out. I ain't going no further. I'm done. All right, Keisha, if you want to see some more on your show, you can. I'll push the button. You the boss.
No, it's up to y'all. I mean, I just don't understand what is the obsession with. We talking about the WNBA draft. You didn't talk about. You are so-called covering the sport. You ain't talking about nothing else. You mispronounced that girl name the whole rant, and you want somebody to take you serious?
It's 6 more minutes. That's 6 more minutes. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to even take up the show time. It's 6 more minutes of this shit.
And how we go from Haley Van Leeth not liking him to the whole LSU team don't like him? How we reach there?
And he knows for a fact.
He knows for a fact.
He said
nobody likes him.
Yeah.
May I jump in here real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead, BD Sports.
Okay. Jason is a 4-letter word that starts with a C and ends with an N. Y'all being too kind, calling him a troll.
Go ahead.
That's number one. He's not a troll. He's that C word that ends with an N that got 2 zeros in the middle of it. That's what Jason is. Okay, let's call an ace and a spade. I'm a troll.
Right.
Whitlock is not a troll. He's that. He's that C word. And it's disgusting. And it makes me sick. He makes me sick. And the fact that he got people following him makes me sick too. Like the fact that he even has a market to spew the stuff that he spew disgusts me. Like,
yes,
I can't take that dude at all.
he make
Period.
our generation look
He
real
disgusts
bad.
me. He makes me want to throw up.
He make our generation look bad.
Yeah,
Real bad.
I mean, it's one thing, to have a difference of opinion, but when you just a straight cooner, you understand what I'm saying? Like that ain't cool, man. That he's like the Clarence Thomas of freaking sports talk. Like, it's disgusting.
I appreciate you, BD, because you was down with me this morning, and when I was covering it, and ever since we have talked about it, and I stand with BD. Me and him had always been back and forth on this guy. I'm gonna cover it the rest of this week, so y'all tune in on the videos because I got one. I'm dropping one tonight at midnight. So, I mean, damn, I really, I'm so irritated. I'm not hurt because hurt means that I'm surprised I'm not surprised that this guy is who he is. I'm not hurt. But
here's the thing, bro. You know why Jason Whitlock is on the time he on right now? Because Nick Fuentes put his fat ass on blast and told him, we don't need you black Republicans no more. We just needed your vote, stupid. Now get the fuck out of our way. So he mad now.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's what that's about.
Let me ask y'all something. Do you think he's doing all this for clicks, or he has a legit
total clicks?
He has an agenda. He has an agenda.
He has an agenda.
He has an agenda just to tear this young lady down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Keisha. Why is he attacking Angel Reese? He's not listen, he attacked what's hot. You see how when Deion Sanders signed with Colorado, he attacked Deion Sanders. I done lit his ass up in plenty of videos about that. Now Angel Reese is hot. He's trying to tear her down. And anybody that's going to tear Angel Reese down, he's going to have him on the show to agree with him. It's not going to be no disagreement. He's not going to bring somebody on the show that's going to disagree with him.
No.
Everybody got to be in agreement with him when he says things about Angel Reese.
Yes.
If you
and
really
then on top of that, he got other. I'm sorry, K-Sep, I didn't mean to cut you off. He got other people spewing this same nonsense. Like, I got thrown out of Mick Talk Hoops earlier for trying to defend Angel Reese because he was up there trying to spew this same crap about Haley Van Lith and Angel Reese. Like, y'all don't knock it the fuck off.
Yeah,
I saw it.
And see, that's the problem. If you really look at him too. If you really look at the video and analyze it, you got to look at the eye contact him and Scap Attack was making. You got to look at their gestures. See, I look at all that stuff. Like, he's just looking over at Scap Attack saying things. So they got to be in agreement. You know, it had to be something that Scap had to agree with Jason Whitlock to come on his show, because they're not gonna fight it out amongst each other. They're gonna agree with it. They're just gonna add more fuel to it, and that's why that narrative gets pushed out there like that.
And Marcus, I disagree with you. He is attacking her. He attacked her. He said he attacked her post on social media saying that she's not smart. Did she really get a degree?
Yeah, yep.
He called her a narcissist.
Okay,
how you know somebody a narcissist you never met?
Hold on.
Oh, to ring Tony G up first, then you can go ahead and do what you got to do.
Okay.
Here comes the money. Dollar.
Hey, hold on.
Tony G says he's a clout.
Tony G says he's a clout chaser.
Hold
this is not about black and white, so I don't know what you're talking about, Hog Boss, because Jason Whitlock is a black man. So I don't know what you're talking about.
That clip.
No, he's a melanated white man, is what he is.
Did not look like a girl that was excited to be selected where she was selected. And Jason, I think if I'm reading in between the lines, these two did not enjoy playing with each other the first time. So I don't know why either one of them would be excited to run it back. I think could there maybe, Jason, do I detect some potential jealousy maybe here?
So you gonna sit up? Wait,
you ain't finished.
Marcus, did you hear that? Did you hear that, Marcus? If you think that ain't what it is, then I'm looking at you, Marcus. You might be an agent.
Oh.
If you don't think that that's messing with her,
boss.
You saw he put that out there. You saw what he did. He said that Angel Reese is jealous of Haley Van Lith, somebody that ain't even played in the league yet, and didn't even go 7th. Come on, man. I'm not finna entertain you, Marcus. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna. He can't get me to even crash out on that case out. I ain't gonna. He can't get me. Listen, it's pathetic. Me and BD stands the same in solidarity. In that, it's disgusting. It's a bad thing for us as a generation. Because I am Generation X. I'm one of the leaders of the new school. I think that us as a family, we have to also tell our own to say, hey man, you out of pocket and you wrong. And it's disgusting. And it's not right.
That's what I said, Mo3. That was just a clip. That's why I said Scap Attack was in agreement to come on his show and talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Just that small clip. They showed an interview with her once she got selected. They didn't show the sit-down interview when she was giving Angel her grace and all that stuff. Absolutely. They took the interview when she just got selected and took that small little clip and they dissected it. And this is what they came out.
A whole media shot.
Yeah.
A whole click.
Not to change the topic, but it's a brother birthday. Could y'all in the chat be so kind to throw the birthday boy a sub or 2 for his birthday? I ain't asking a lot. Give Simply Ball dropping the money. I just want a couple of subs here and there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, anybody that's a moderator in here, man, find BD Sports' YouTube handle and drop the link.
Hey, BD, put your handle up in there. Put your handle up in there.
So I can't while I'm on the panel.
He can't do 2 things at once. All right, go ahead.
Oh, hey, press play again, bro, Claude. Just a little bit more.
Between Angel Reese, who wants to be the central figure in every story that she's a part of, including the little feud, the beef between with her and Caitlin Clark.
See, he said the feud and the beef. They didn't never have a goddamn beef.
What does Caitlin Clark got to do
y'all
with Haley Van Lith being drafted?
Marcus, I beg to differ. You're pretty quiet. Can I get the crickets at least, K-Sap? Can I get some crickets? Because he did say he wasn't attacking her, right?
Hey, BD Sports, what's your YouTube handle?
BD Sports 18.
BD Sports 18. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, what I'm trying to understand is Haley Van Lith got drafted. Well, you still ain't said nothing about Haley Van Lith. Other than she don't want to play with Angel Reese.
So you had to bring
up Angel Reese.
It's in the chat. Thank you, ADP.
I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you.
She dropped BD Sports' link. Y'all go follow him. Give him some what's name.
Yeah, he's clout chasing. But when you right, Marcus, he's clout chasing, but he also tearing down a person that ain't did shit to him.
Yeah.
Listen, he's not a black man. He's a melanated white man.
I agree.
That's what Jason Whitlock is, a melanated white dude.
I'm standing 10 toes down with
Ain't nothing black about that dude. Nothing.
Not
I'm
melanated.
10 toes down with it.
No. Yeah, no, man. I just don't understand. I just don't understand why shots always got to be fired. I get that you want
because they need the attention. That's why.
I get that you want her to be the villain in Caitlin's story, but she can't be the villain in everybody's story. I can't find another villain. Yeah. There's no other villain.
Listen, bastard. I know you watch our show.
Oh yeah, the fat bastard does look at our show.
Fat bastard. You fat bastard.
Good, then he could hear me calling him a coon. You're a coon, Jason Whitlock.
No, he comes.
You're a freaking coon.
We're gonna be featured on his next show. Don't worry
on
about
site.
it. We're gonna be featured
on site. We know you come to Simply Ball Dropping because you ain't got nothing to do but eat a cheeseburger at 12 o'clock midnight with the ketchup running down on your
don't
damn
say nothing
pillow.
about that cheeseburger at midnight.
And you got tater chips all in your goddamn bed. You damn savage.
And you know what really grind my gears about Jason Whitlock? It's not like he don't know sports. He's not a dumb dude.
Oh no, he knows.
He's doing it on purpose,
Yeah,
and that's what makes it so disgusting.
That's why this is so egregious.
Yeah.
He covered the sport. He covered sports. That's what he did.
He played. He was a failure at Ball State, y'all. Y'all know he played football. He was a failure. So he's trying to tear down anybody that's successful because he didn't make it. No, he was cultivated with all the alcohol and the white women around him in the strip club and stuff, and the white women taking his money. So y'all got to know who Jason Whitlock was, man. He's a fat bastard. Shit. Yeah.
And BD, if you need any help, me and KSAP and Keisha, we available to get you starting to put, so you can start putting content up there. And just, even if you take it from the phone and take some of your takes, people do watch that. They do watch those type of takes. It doesn't matter. Long as they, your opinion is your opinion. You just got to have your way of conveying it. And people going to follow you because it's over 1 million people that's just like you. They're like you. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
I like you. So, you know what I mean? It's like.
Hey, we wouldn't have you on the show if we didn't like you.
Look, Hogball say Jason Whitlock never been to a Martin Luther King Center growing up.
Oh, no. No, listen.
No, he has. Jason Whitlock grew up black. He know all about black culture and all that. That's BS, Keisha. He know exactly what he's doing. He's doing what he's doing. He's doing on purpose, and it's disgusting. And he needs to be called out on it every time he do it. We need to call his fat ass out and call him what he is, a melanated white dude.
Right. He used to be on the black campaign in the 90s. Keisha, you young, you wasn't paying no attention.
Mm-hmm.
But he used to wear the Malcolm X hat. They made him take it off. Do you remember that, BD? He wore on one of the interviews. He was doing the college game, and he had the Malcolm X hat.
He was on Fox. Fox. He used to wear all kinds.
Yeah, he was on Fox. He was on ESPN. He was on CNN. He's been thrown off every major network he's been on. Look at his record.
Yeah.
He been canned on every last
fired
one
from every major network.
Fired. Not I quit. He got fired. Let go.
Right. Fired.
Walker papers.
So now he in these YouTube streets gangbanging.
Blaze Network picked him up. He's with Blaze. All you gotta do is research the Blaze
owns
Network.
Blaze too. He's dealing with Glenn Beck.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to make this political, but Glenn Beck is about as far right as you can get.
Hey.
Like, come on, look at what he dealing with.
And that's what
you dealing with a melanated white dude dealing with a far right insane person. Like, come on, man.
And that's what I was telling you about the Blaze Network, man. I was telling y'all about the Pat Bev podcast, his partner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? From the Blaze Network. See, that's what they do over there. And BD is absolutely correct. So when you got people, you're working for people like that, man, you gotta keep their name alive. You gotta bash these people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing about it is, like BD said, I totally agree with him. Jason Whitlock is a very intelligent man. He knows his shit, but he knows what he's doing.
He don't even own the network, y'all.
Yeah.
He signed to these people. He don't even own his own material. Like KSAP. See, KSAP own all his material.
I own all my rights.
Even when we go to he already announced it. Even when he go to TSN, he owns his stuff.
I own all my stuff.
He own. See, so when you see Big Bro on TSN, he still own all his rights to these shows and what we doing. And we got different networks.
Yeah,
we got different networks that he's able to help us and people like you, BD, to help you. And be able to develop and spread the wealth and not keep it all in and trying to be a goddamn gatekeeper like Stephen A. You got what I'm saying? That's not KSAP. No, I said it. I said it.
Yeah, I don't know why
well, that's always been the problem with our people as a whole. We constantly trying to pull each other down instead of lifting each other up.
You understand? Especially when we get $1 in our pocket. As soon as we get $1 in our pocket, we feel like we better than motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of sharing the wealth and bringing other people up with you, now you trying to put your foot on their neck because you feel like you better than them. Like, it makes me sick. Stephen A. make me sick. He's not the coon that Jason Whitlock is, but his business practices is just as disgusting.
Diabolical. Yeah, diabolical.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
is,
because I would say this. I'm gonna tell you, I haven't never spoke on this, but Stephen A. running around from podcast to podcast talking about LeBron James is diabolical. And everybody that knows me knows that I believe Michael Jordan is the GOAT. That don't have nothing to do with the greatness of LeBron James. I don't know if that man don't like you, Stephen A. Smith. So what? You do not go around from place to place talking about that man because that man checked you about his son. You shouldn't have never said anything about his parenting skills, because that's why when we was talking about Ja Morant, I kind of fall back because I fall back a little bit because you can get your head knocked off trying to talk about how somebody parent their kid.
Oh, yeah.
So for you to do that on a national public platform, I don't even know how LeBron didn't address it before that moment, because if it would have been me, he'd already got pulled up on.
But look, Keisha, it's 22 years of build up, man.
Yeah,
but
it would have never got what I'm saying to LeBron. It would have never got that far.
But you got to realize something, Keisha. Stephen A. has already been out on record on plenty shows. Like, if y'all see me out there, because I'm out in the streets, I know all these NBA guys. I got these guys on speed dial. I got this. I pull up. So if you see me, you can pull up. See Stephen A. He was at the Laker and Knicks game at Crypto.com Arena. He was in the front row. It was the third quarter. That was LeBron's opportunity. So he pulled up. He had a chance to pull up. Like people say, Stephen A., you belittling these people in the public. Why should they pull up on you in private? Why should they have to?
You got to do it. You have to do it.
And
Honorable Elijah Muhammad said,
that was just
he lucky LeBron ain't Will Smith his ass for real. I'd have loved that.
Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, if you do it in the public, you should be able to be addressed in the public.
But
exactly. Because you did it.
It's one thing to speak on it because, look, he took you off guard. You didn't know that was going to happen. So you speak on it, but to go on some kind of mini world tour, he went on a Taylor Swift tour around medias and podcasts. These same podcasts, you was nowhere to be found before.
Yeah, but see, this is what happens.
But you pull up to talk about LeBron?
See, this is what happens. See, people just don't know this about
More importantly, he was talking about LeBron kid.
Yeah, but
like, keep it to basketball. He made it personal. And that's why LeBron ran up on him. Like, niggas, keep my son name out your fucking mouth for something really happened to you.
See, what people fail to realize,
he went there as a daddy. He wasn't talking as no basketball player. He went there as a dad. Like, dude, keep my son name out your fucking mouth. The fuck is wrong with you?
And see, what people don't realize, what people don't realize is they missing the whole point. The whole point is of Stephen A., the way he wants people to really think is like he runs his own show. He's been on many occasions saying that I produce this show. I come up with the topics, right? So the next day he came on, said he didn't want to address it, but his producer said, nah, Steve, you got to address it because it went viral overnight. And when Stephen A. talked about it, he was humbled. He said, I certainly understand where LeBron was coming from as a father. And he was humbled. And then the next day to go on Gil's Arena with your chest poked out, beating your thing like you're King Kong, talking about it was a punk move. It was weak. Nah, it'd have been weak if LeBron would have tweeted your ass. But it was real strong because LeBron pulled up on you man on man, Imano, and you didn't expect that because you always tell people pull
and
up
he was
on him.
scared to death when he seen that 6'8", 260-pound man come up in his face, and you like 5'9", 5'10", 180. What you gonna do, nigga?
You damn about.
And then he talking about if LeBron would have swung on him, I was swinging, Batman.
But here's my problem.
LeBron would have swung on him. He'd have knocked Stephen A. little ass out. Stephen A. wouldn't have got a punch off. You talking about a whole athlete.
But let me ask y'all this.
Versus a sports commentator. Like, get real.
Let me ask y'all this.
Go ahead,
these athletes, let me tell you something I'm thinking.
I ain't seen you put so much damn lip balm on your lip
It's dry. Let me tell y'all something. Athletes, you know what this teacher me? When y'all was talking about Angel Reese having a podcast and all that, y'all better start owning y'all own story. Y'all better stop letting these media people write your story. Y'all better start taking y'all power back. Sitting up there, Stephen ain't got all this power because y'all gave it to him. Y'all let him be y'all voice.
I got to say one thing. If all of the NBA in just two leagues, all of the NBA and all of the NFL, black sports men, all of the athletes will put their money together just in this society, our problem as a community, schools, transportation, educate, not just the education, but family orientation. All of this would be done overnight with the economical flow of all the general athletes, including Shaquille, including Michael, I'm talking about retired and active on the NFL and the NBA. A lot of our problems as a community will be already done and accomplished. A lot of the goals that we need as a people. But I understand that most of you all are owned, but Big Brother know that you also, that the general people don't know. You also have a little bit, just a little bit access to the money. Now, I'm not even talking about the people that's in entertainment as a whole that's black, because that then it'll definitely, that's why I look at us the way that I do, that we need help with each other, not criticizing, but I criticize my own because I can do it. I'm part of the culture. We need to be able to continue these type of podcasts. Get brothers like this brother BD, who's smart. He's a historian. He's educated in what he knows. He's just, yes, he do flamboyant, and because that's part of his personality, and he like to have fun. And the way he like to have fun, let him have fun in doing it, because I like to have fun when I crash out. So I like to laugh, and I like to do the things that I need to do to get my point across. So we done with this. I ain't messing with the tempo, but we got to make sure that we put this on, because they watch us. In KSAP, you are so valuable to this community. And I just want to thank you, brother, for everything that you have done, everything what you do, and everything that you will do for us, because this is Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, KSAP. Hey, this is an extension. We own Cut the Ish. That's right.
Full Court Trio with Keisha.
Listen, real talk. Listen, Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports. Hey, steady serving. That's right. Sports ENT and BD Sports 18. So I appreciate everybody that's here in the chat, man. I love y'all, man. Love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Big Bro love y'all, and we appreciate y'all. KSAP really loves y'all. If y'all really know how much this man really love y'all, y'all understand why this man do what he do and opening up the floodgates for people to do these type of things that we doing. So I appreciate everybody that's up here, and I appreciate every last one of my people in the chat. And listen, spread the word. Go on, see Bro Cloud's and what I did today on my crash out room, share that. I want you guys to share that. Y'all rolling with me? Go on my page on Steady Serving Sports Entertainment. Go to the crash out room today, the one that I did today on Friday, talking about Angel Reese and Jason Whitlock. I want you guys to share that to the people. I appreciate y'all and I thank y'all because Angel need us because we finna go into another season, y'all. Y'all already see it. They can't even get on the court.
I actually this, bro, Clark.
Yeah.
You know, I get LeBron. You know, he stood up for his son, and rightfully so, because the man was calling out his parenting skill. But hey, when they be coming for your sister in the same sport, they be coming for Asia Wilson, they be coming for Angel Reese. I get crickets, man. I get crickets. Nobody says nothing. Nobody pulls up.
Angel got to pull up. Asia got to pull up.
You know what I'm saying? They've talked about it, but what I'm saying is, to Bro Claw's part, all of y'all in this profession, y'all just let these people run around with these narratives. 22 years, KSAP. Hell no, I'd have been pulled up on
LeBron ain't gave none of them people no attention.
No,
man.
he was on his way.
That's the problem. Stephen
it's
A.
harder for us.
Don't have access to LeBron.
It's hard.
And see, that's Stephen A.'s problem. He don't have access to LeBron.
Nah, he do got access to LeBron. He got access to LeBron through Shannon Sharp.
I know
that's who has access to LeBron.
He don't have access though. He wants direct access like he had Michael Jordan and Kobe and Dwayne Wade and Carmelo. He don't have that with Bron, man.
That man don't like him like that.
Because look, he said when he was trying to get on the shop, he had to go through Maverick Carter and Rich Paul. He couldn't directly pull up on LeBron. He couldn't put LeBron on speed dial and be like, hey, Bron, I need to pull up to the show. That's the problem Stephen A. got. LeBron is not accessible to him like Michael was, Kobe was, D. Wade. That's the problem. Yeah. He don't have access.
That's because LeBron see through his bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
And he not trying to give Stephen A. that access.
Stephen A. Look, all this time Stephen A. said, I ain't got no problem with LeBron James or nothing. But as soon as they got in that little spit spat, I don't like him. I could care less. I never did.
I'm gonna give you some.
And it's the same dude talking about he want to run for president now. Stephen A. He don't get the fuck out of here with that.
And he will. And if he run for president, he'll win.
Let me get some critique because that's what I do. When this first happened, my first criticism of LeBron was, and I say this with all love, I didn't like the public thing. You know why I didn't like it? Because I knew exactly what Stephen A. was going to do. And I wouldn't feed that much. I knew soon as it happened publicly, he was going to take it and run with it. LeBron should have caught his ass in that tunnel, man to man. I need to talk to you.
The cameras would have still got it, though.
I get that. But what I'm saying is, you just fed that man.
Right.
You didn't need to feed him. Mm-hmm. You could have told that man, you could have went through your agent and say, look, Rich Paul, I need to talk to Stephen A. Smith. Set that up. We need to have a conversation. I wouldn't have gave him no content, man.
Yeah,
but when he did it the way he did it, he's still eating off that case.
Nah. But see, y'all missing the bigger picture.
Go ahead.
That's why I've been covering it. Through everything that has been revealed between him and LeBron, Stephen A. Smith is getting exposed, man. He's getting exposed for all his lies. All videos are starting to resurface on everything that Stephen A. said about LeBron and said about how he's available to the public, how people can pull up. All the narratives he said about LeBron and all the stuff that people are catching him in lies with, it's all coming out. Because what Stephen A. Smith does, he will big you up like a Black & Decker workbench, and then he'll break you down in that same sentence, right? He'll give LeBron all his accolades, and then he'll try to tear him apart. Just get straight to the point, like Dan Patrick said. Get straight to the point. You ain't got to give him no underhanded compliments. If you're going to fry his ass, fry his ass. Stop giving him all the accolades, right?
Right.
So what's happening now, everything. He's starting to walk back everything, right? Because some of the things that he said about LeBron, what did Kobe's memorial have to do with about LeBron? What did D Wade's Hall of Fame speech have to do with the incident that you got in with LeBron? And then you had to walk all that stuff back because now you're being disingenuous. Now you're being personal because that's things that you take care of in your personal life. That ain't got nothing to do with basketball. Bronny James had a heart element, had a heart attack, damn near died, and he's at the Minnesota clinic with his son the night that D Wade gave his Hall of Fame speech. Then he says that LeBron wasn't at the memorial service, which he was there. He just didn't want to be shown on camera. If you look at the clips that Diana Taurasi talking about Gigi, Kobe's daughter, rest in peace. He said she got a turnaround fadeaway, which LeBron didn't, and pointed right at LeBron, and the crowd started laughing. There's all kinds of sports. The New York Journal, they covered it, said LeBron was there. So now he has to walk all that back. So this takes me to this, and I'm gonna be done with it because now he comes out talking about the Suns owner, Matt Ishbia, right? Talk about he's the worst owner in NBA history. Now, when you say that, he put in the names of Donald Sterling. Donald Sterling got ran out of the league for racism. Yeah. And for you to say this about the man from the Phoenix Suns, the owner, and Matt Astasia, he came out and he said that Stephen A is a clown. He will apologize to me. And what did Stephen A. Smith do today on ESPN First?
He apologized.
He had to apologize. They can't take Stephen A. serious. Ever since he's been caught up in him and his back and forth with LeBron debacle, he's been getting exposed, man. Everybody's been calling him out.
Now, hold on now. He been getting exposed before that now.
No, I'm talking about his real exposure now.
When he was up there talking about he covered the WNBA and them
that's the ladies got on him about that.
Shit.
Them chicks was up there saying, no,
when you got your colleagues like Michael Wilbon coming out saying stuff about, Stephen A. Smith, certain things you got to leave alone. You know,
that's why
you can critique Bronny as a basketball player, but leave the personal stuff out of it. Didn't let yesterday Molly Curran follow. When they was talking about the Batman and Robin situation, and Windhorse said he was trolling, and Molly said, "Okay, Stephen A. Smith, you trolling at this time. Now we're gonna see somebody pull up on Pat McAfee's show again."
He said that.
Yeah, trope just like Molly Curran hit him with a low blow.
All he got to do is keep it real. He know he don't like Pat McAfee. And he know that's
now, hell no, he don't like Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee came in there and stole all his thunder.
Yep.
Hell no. And on top of that, Pat McAfee, for folks who don't know, was one of the greatest NFL punters ever.
For the Indianapolis Colts. Yep.
People don't know that about Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee could be a Hall of Fame punter. For real.
Yes.
Yeah,
he might be up for it.
Give it time.
And he built that platform he had from the ground, ground up.
And see, that was the problem.
He don't work for ESPN.
Exactly. He's a contract. He's an outlier. Right. He's an outlier. Partner with him. And see, that's the problem that Stephen A. Smith had. That's what took so long with Stephen A. with his contract negotiations, because he wanted more than what Pat McAfee got. But hey, that's all I got to say, man. I like Pat McAfee too. I mean,
I would say I come back to now. You understand why some people want to control their own story, their own narrative. You know what they say? You know what? Give me a mic. I get up here and talk.
He got the loudest mic in the room.
You know what I mean? Instead of talking about foolishness, you can't just let them people just tell that story, because you tell that story long enough,
they're gonna
believe it.
That's the problem. That's the narrative that Skip Bayless pushed about LeBron starting from the cold pizza days, that he's not clutch. He runs from the late game free throw shit. He pushed that narrative all the way up for 22 years, man. And see, the thing about it is, when LeBron retires, just like Stephen A. Smith said today, man, they're gonna miss Stephen A. I'm gonna miss him when he's gone, right? See, that's what's gonna happen. Now, what you got to talk about? When you can't talk about LeBron, what else you got to talk about?
That's why he's going to talk about John Morant and Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, that's why
that's who he's going to go after.
Edwards right now. But Anthony Edwards pushing back on him.
Yeah,
I don't want to be the face.
Man, he don't want no parts of that.
He don't want to be the face.
He just want to. Him and Kevin Durant just want to hoop.
They just want to hoop. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Kevin Durant ain't never seen eye to eye because Kevin Durant go have about 3-4 burner accounts just talking about it.
Because the reason why they don't see eye to eye because he lied on Kevin Durant too back in 2000. I think it was 2015, 2014. I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let me give y'all a story about Stephen A. Smith.
Okay.
Stephen A. Smith was covering the Philadelphia Inquirer when Allen Iverson came in the league in 1996, right?
Okay.
And he made people believe that he was down with AI. He knew AI circle. He knew his mom and Iverson. Even on one show, he did an interview. He was calling Allen Iverson Bubba Chuck. He called him Chuck. You don't call that man's nickname on TV. You keep it professional like Allen Iverson. He wanted people to believe that he was down with AI. Until AI had to rebuke all that and say, nah, Stephen A. Smith, he got the interviews, but me and Stephen A. Smith wasn't like that. So he made it seem to people that that's how he got his NBA clout. Like Stephen A. Smith wants y'all to believe that he's in every NBA circle, that he knows everybody. He got everybody's phone number on speed dial, that he can pull up on any NBA person that it is, right? So I don't know how he got to Gil's Arena after that. Probably reached out to Gil's Arena, let me come on. I don't know how he got on All the Smoke, but because him and Steven Jackson have some tension between each other as well. So don't make it seem like Stephen A. is down with everybody. That's what Stephen A. wants y'all to believe, man. And it's not like that.
That's why Steven Jackson wasn't on, and what's the name took the interview? Matt Barnes.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't have their disagreements, man.
Matt Barnes took the interview.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take you down for a minute.
Thank you, Miss D. Miss D, thank you. See, Miss D probably old enough to know that's what happened. He trusted Stephen A. until Stephen A. started running his mouth about shit that he wasn't supposed to run his mouth about. Thank you, Miss D. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm done.
Hold on, I'm about to.
I see you don't care for Stephen A. too much, do you, K-Sap?
No, actually, I like Stephen A. But it's just the foolishness that you got to see what Stephen A. is all about. I have nothing against Stephen A. It's just the way Stephen A. moves, man.
Yeah, he moved like a snake.
That's why I said this morning. All this.
Just let's call it what it is. The dude moved like a snake. He done made a lot of money now, and now he feel like he better than niggas. And now he feel like he could step on folks because he got a little bit of power now.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Hey, let me tell y'all about narratives. Look at the headline to this article. Chicago, we have a problem. Angel Reese's leadership in question after new fresh edition.
Oh my goodness, man. I can't tolerate no more.
Because Haley Van Lith was drafted to Chicago, we have a problem now.
I think I need me a Slitch malt liquor bowl.
Oh shit.
Man, I've been drinking all night. Join the club.
The article says.
Listen, I'm finna go to the garage, y'all.
Keisha, I can't do. You poured that up, man. I didn't even see that. Where that come from?
I'm actually burnt out.
All you gotta do is Google.
Man.
All you gotta do is just Google it, K-Sap. That's how I got yesterday. That's how I got it.
Despite LSU's impressive 31-6 record and number 3 seed in the NCAA tournament, Van Lith had difficulty adjusting. Let me run that back.
That's where Jason Whitlock got that shit from, man.
Was that LSU team that lost in the Elite Eight?
That's diabolical, right there.
Her season ended in disappointment as she was benched during LSU's second round NCAA tournament and heavily criticized after failing to contain Caitlin Clark in their Elite Eight.
Man.
The move to TCU paid off, but things might not work in the end because it didn't work at LSU. A team that was 31-6.
Oh man, I'm.
Well, here's the thing: we can't blame people for exploiting stupid people. Like you're always gonna have stupid people in the world. And if y'all ever heard of P.T. Barnum, let me give you a little background on P.T. Barnum. He's the founder of Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus. And he has a quote on his epitaph that says there's a sucker born every minute.
Every moment. Every moment.
Every moment. Suddenly, look,
there's a sucker born right now.
K-Sap. So suddenly, you know, her leadership is in question just because they drafted her former teammate.
Hey, you can't make this shit up, Chat. All you gotta do is Google. You see my sister, we said the same shit. Yeah. You can't make this shit up, man. So that's
what they say. Donations. Right. We need donations for that, man, because we got a headache.
We got a headache. Come on, y'all. Hit it up, Chat.
Donation. Donation. I thought it was the trash. Don't be hitting on me.
That must be my cue for more Patron.
You tall black motherfucker. There's women up inside. I don't give a fuck about that. Ain't nobody give me nothing.
Yeah,
nobody gave me nothing.
Yeah, where Wody Mac with the collection plate,
well,
man?
Where
the collection plate at, man? Y'all lock the doors, man.
Not lock the doors.
It's storming now. The little dog coming all up at me. He don't want my daughter no more. He won't.
Oh. At the end of the day,
he's scared.
You know what's so messed up about this whole thing? Jeff P's decisions is going to fall on the shoulders of that 22-year-old girl right there.
Absolutely.
If Haley Van Lith don't work out, she is going to be blamed. I'm calling it right now.
Man, look, it's Friday night. The chat must be broke. I don't know what's going on.
Speaking of the sky, can I say something about the sky real quick?
Go ahead.
I remember the last time I was on this program and KSF said, you only got a minute.
Yeah.
And I was saying that y'all need to split Angel Reese and Cardoso up.
Oh, shit.
And I got a lot of flack in the chat. Yeah, I'm starting confusion. And here's my pitch on why they need to get split up. Cardoso needs the ball to be effective. Angel Reese do not.
Cause confusion.
Hold on.
Hold on, let's bring it. Ronnie repass. Thank you, Ronnie.
Here comes the money.
Thank you for the super sticker, Ronnie repass. Go ahead, B.
And here what I was thinking. They need to trade Cardoso for either a perimeter defender like I can't ever pronounce this girl name, Carrington.
Yeah.
Or for a shooter like Caleb McBride. And if I'm the Sky, I trade Cardoso really for McBride. That's who I would get is McBride. And I would run a boxing one like the Orlando Magic used to run with Dwight Howard. And Angel Reese, put Angel Reese in the paint and have 4 shooters around her. It's not like she don't know how to be a playmaker. She was doing it at LSU. You understand what I'm saying? She's comfortable at the 5. And on top of that, it would keep her from having to guard all these elite 4s, having to guard a Asia Wilson all game long, having to guard a Fee Kaya or Breonna Stewart. You understand what I'm saying? Where she could focus more on putting the ball in the basket instead of having to defend all these high-powered 4s. Put her at the 5 and just have shooters around her. You know how that offense would look with Vandersloot, Van Lith, McBride, all on the perimeter? That would be crazy.
Jean Gray said Leah Boston needs the ball to be effective. Should they trade her?
Y'all got to know about him, Chat.
I will say this though, BD.
He just like Caitlin Clark. He's a Caitlin Clark fan, so he don't care nothing about no fever, nothing. He's a New York Liberty fan. So just like Wody Mac.
So
that's why you see him messing with us as hard as he is. He's not. He don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Stop.
Go ahead, K-Sap.
BD.
Yes.
Man, we appreciate you being on the show tonight, man. But I think this might be your last time, man. The chat has spoken.
I know they don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. Look, Cardoso need the ball to be effective. She can't affect the outcome of the game if you don't feed her the ball. Angel Reese don't need the ball to affect the outcome of a game. She don't. She's proven that already.
I will say
BD,
this one
stop
more
this
time. I will
bullshit
say this one more
doing.
time, BD, man. This might be your last time on the show, man.
Listen, Angel Reese is great at. She's the best player in the WNBA at getting it out the mud. The woman was averaging 7 offensive rebounds a game.
BD, I'm gonna say this one more time. You keep digging a hole, man.
Listen, was she not averaging 7 offensive rebounds a game,
She was
K-Fat?
the most.
BD, Bro Claude, shut up.
Okay.
BD, I'm gonna say this one more time. You're going down the wrong hole, man.
Okay, even if you want to keep them together,
BD,
you still playing her out
one
position.
more time.
Hold on, we gotta ring up Tanya.
Ring up Tanya.
Here comes the money.
What's up, Tanya? I see you in the chat.
BD.
Listen, Angel Reese is better at the 5 than she is at the 4.
BD.
She's going to be more effective playing the 5.
BD.
Put shooters around her, and then you'll get the 20 and 15 that all of y'all want so bad.
Alcohol is a bad drug.
Listen, Angel Reese, in actuality, if she put her mind to it, Angel Reese could average 20 rebounds a game.
BD, I will say this one more time.
Oh my God.
This gonna be your last time on the show, man.
You don't think she's capable of averaging 20 rebounds a game?
BD.
That sound far-fetched to you?
She can
BD.
do that from the 4 spot.
I'm
Hell,
quiet.
BD.
I ain't said nothing, K-Sap.
BD. I don't know if you're looking at the chat right now.
No, I'm not.
That's why you keep on talking. I'm just giving you fair warning, man.
I see it blew up though.
Look, for all your subscribers that you had from this page, they just unsubscribed from you.
Listen, when we talking basketball
BD,
now.
Okay,
BD.
Hold on, no, for real, seriously. When she was on LSU, she was on the 5. She played the 5 at LSU, and she dominated. Did she not? Playing the 5, did she not dominate?
That's college, BD.
I'm saying, did she not dominate though?
Yeah, she did, but they got bigger chicks in the WBD.
BD,
I know, but Angel Reese got athleticism. Ain't no. If she pull a big out on the perimeter, ain't no big guarding her out there 15 feet from the basket. She's beating every big you put in front of her.
You know,
BD.
sometimes
She ain't got to post up to win.
BD, I need you to put your hands behind your back.
I'm just saying, I'm going by what I see. Like, Angel Reese don't have to be in the post to be effective.
Hold on,
You about to be arrested. You about to be arrested, BD.
Ring black and white up.
You about to be arrested. Thank you.
Here comes the money.
I'm just saying, put shooters around her, and she'll give you the 20 and 15 season that y'all want.
With a super sticker, and then we're gonna.
But if she got to share the rock with Cardoso, she's not going to get the numbers that y'all want.
Hold up,
got a super chat. Hold on a second. This for me. JT
Here
Money.
comes the money.
See,
Hey, JT Money say, tell BD the truth, Bro Claude. Okay.
Hold on, Bro Claude. Before we get that, get Ronnie repass.
We got Ronnie. Okay. Ring him up.
Here comes the money.
Okay,
they found a way to get negative.
Hold up, Bro Claude. Hold up, Bro Claude. Let me address JT Money real quick.
Hold on. Okay. Found a way to get negative subscriptions is what Ronnie.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, BD. You find a way to get negative subscriptions, and that's some funny shit right there.
But let K-Sap go.
Let me tell you, JT Money, that is a true statement. Tell BD the truth, Bro Claude. See, that's the problem I have with Bro Claude. He trying to give people too many fucking props. We not here for that shit. He fucking he been in the chat with me all day this morning. He know how to stand down and glaze and all that. But see, this situation at hand is BD. I need you to put your hands behind your back. Is there anything?
I'm going to jail, huh?
Hey, is there anything
too much Patron for the night?
Hold up. Anything in your pockets I need to worry about? You got any guns or knives or anything?
Oh man, I got a lot of guns.
Okay, you I need you to walk this line, man. Because right now, on the concrete, then. You have been arrested for drinking and talking at the same time, and it's unacceptable. No, hold up, BD. Hold up, BD.
Blanco stupid.
Your subscriber count is going down, brother.
Like draws at a broth.
Like draws in a brawl.
KSAP, let me tell you my dream. I had a dream.
Oh, Lord.
I had a dream that the WNBA was rigged. And in my rigged dream, it was a Fever Sky final.
Oh.
You know what it would be like if Angel Reese dunked on Aaliyah Boston in a WNBA final? What kind of message that would send?
Man, alcohol.
What kind of views that would get? What kind of airplay that would have?
Hey,
could you imagine
put
that?
The drink down, BD.
Hey, BD, look.
BD,
listen.
I know it's your birthday, but they said, man,
it's your birthday.
Look, a microphone and drink at the same time.
You can do what you want to. It's your birthday. We good. But listen, let me tell you this. I'm your big brother.
Here we go with this glazing shit again. I'm your big
brother. Hold on a second. Hold on. I got it, K-Sap. Let the grown man talk. Hold on a second.
The way BD. You be starting that shit out, though, bro.
Wait,
Claude,
hold on. God damn it. Can I speak, sir? Can I speak, sir?
Go ahead, sir. We going on mute. I'll mute myself.
Okay, BD. Don't you motherfucking ever make me look bad again. You better keep your goddamn mouth shut on certain shit and just keep it in the goddamn chat. Because we are on this TV to help you out. You shooting yourself in the foot because you ain't gonna shoot Bro Claude. Because Bro Claude.
Nah, you know confusion is a must with me. I gotta have a little bit of fun, Bro
shit
Claude.
was coming, but don't do it tonight. Don't do it tonight.
I gotta have a little bit of fun.
I'm trying to help you with goddamn subscriptions in case I'm trying.
I mean, at the end, in all seriousness, you guys know I know my sports.
You do know.
I know my basketball.
See that? There you go again, Bro Claude.
I can't lie. I'm gonna tell the truth. The truth is the truth. The truth
let
is
him
the
talk.
truth.
You ain't.
But
got
I ain't gonna. I'm just saying, BD. God damn it. Ain't no.
You see the shit Bro Claude do?
So going no goddamn well. You
doing gave BD the pink slip.
Going all up off the rails and shit. We talking about this. We gonna keep the main thing the main thing.
Well, you keep the main thing the main thing. Stop glazing this nigga. Shit.
The shit that's happening with Angel Reese is out of control. And this is why I am here to talk about my girl, Angel Reese. I ain't talking about her splitting up with Hailey. I ain't here to hear her speak about no motherfucking Camilla going nowhere. I want addition. I don't want subtraction. I don't give a fuck about whatever philosophy. Let's make this thing work first, or if it can't work, because we can't talk about some shit that ain't happened, goddamn it, before. Because
you let
you
BD
do that
get
shit,
your mind.
you ain't gonna be able to see what the fuck the connection is. So we got to see what the fuck is going on first. Then we blow the goddamn ship up. But until the end, the ship got the fucking sail, BD.
You do know you're crashing out because your boy took you there.
Yeah, hey, hit Lotus Flower, man. Lotus Flower Blonde.
Ring him up. Ring him up. Hold on. Ring up Lotus Flower. And then I'm gonna speak.
Here comes the money.
Okay, look.
Wait,
I know I talk a lot of stuff, right?
Hold up, BD. Let Keisha go. Let Keisha go real quick.
Happy birthday, BD. Put down the drink. Laugh out. Let me just say this. To give up a 6'7" chick,
you can't teach that.
With that type of upside is diabolical, BD.
Can't teach it.
Bro,
if a coach can't, if a coach can't make that tandem work, they don't need to be a coach, BD. They should be able to make that work, especially with both of them willing to make it work. Willing to expand their game so they can stretch. That's why I think the Sky is focused on surrounding those two with shooters, not one, those two, because they know they will command the paint. Nobody's gonna be able to get shit on them on the boards. Nobody's gonna be able to go into that interior because they both have two different skill sets. Angel Reese, yes, she played the 5 at LSU. That's not her natural position, BD. She's an undersized 4. So you just wasting her under, and she's not really a shot blocker that Camilla is. Come on, let's keep it real now. We need her in that 4 position so she can go out to the perimeter because Camilla can't do it. So no, if you can't make them 2 young bulls work, you don't need to coach. That's all. I wouldn't give up no 6
Hold up,
ring
Rolly up real quick. Ring Rolly up real quick.
Here comes the money.
I'm not
okay.
Panel. Asia, Miller, AB, start, bench, cut.
I can't even entertain.
Asia, Miller,
Okay.
AB, start, bench,
I just want to say one thing real quick. You know why I dream of a Fever Sky final so bad? Why I want it to be rigged?
Man,
do y'all really understand where I'm coming from? No, I need to explain it to y'all because I don't think y'all understand. Before I'm anything else, I am pro Black woman. I want to see my sisters get paid the money they deserve. And damn it, if I got to use Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers to do that, I'm willing to do that.
Okay. I feel you, but
okay. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to have a white person in there somewhere. This is America.
Yes.
Our sisters ain't gonna be able to make the money that they deserve to make on their own.
Right.
The casual fan ain't looking for Asia Wilson. The casual fan ain't looking for Fee Collier. They looking for Caitlin Clark. They looking for Angel Reese. They looking for Paige Beckers. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they looking for the white women. That they're looking for the Haley Van Lifts. Okay? That's what they're looking for. That's what they want. We want our sisters to get paid. I want my sisters to get paid. And if it takes Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers to rise that tide, for Angel Reese to make $1 million playing basketball, not doing commercials, making $1 million to play basketball, that's what I want. And a Fever Sky final would set the stage for my sisters to get the money they deserve. And that's where I'm coming from with the whole Fever Sky final thing.
That's all I'm saying. I get what you're coming from, BD, but you're not taking my Brazilian baddie from me. You're not taking her away from me. You're not taking her. I'm not giving her up.
BD, man.
Listen. Y'all get rid of Jonquel Jones over there. And you trade Jonquel Jones and let Stewie play the 5. Let Stewie play the 5, and let's see how that work out.
Right. Look, do you think if Jonquel Jones and Angel Reese was paired up, you don't think that's a championship team?
Yeah.
BD.
Yeah, but see, Jonquel Jones could stretch the floor. It's not like you can't play Jonquel Jones on the 3-point line. And she could knock those down. That's what made the Liberty so dangerous, because you had 2 people who could stretch the floor and play the post. The Sky don't have that.
Was Jonquel Jones that player the first year?
No.
Goddamn, BD Yahtzee.
That's her point.
But she became that player over time. She adjusted her game.
Backgammon. That was backgammon. You hit him with the backgammon.
Hey, can I get an explosion? Can Keisha get something? K-Sop, goddammit. Can she get an explosion, please?
Get it from your shit.
Irritated.
I want to hear your
Keisha
shit.
A goddamn explosion.
Well, I want to hear from your shit. Give her an explosion from your shit.
You know he don't have it. That's why
he froze up. Can I get an explosion from your shit?
That's my only problem with it, BD. It's not that what you're saying.
I just asked the question. Can I get an explosion from your shit?
It's that these 2 women have an upside. You cannot trade them, because look at what they let. Jonquel was on what team before she went to the Liberty? Was it the Sun? Where did Jonquel come from? Because she didn't originate on the Liberty.
You don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm drunk right now, so I can't remember off the top of my head.
And whoever that John Quell, whoever that team was
on the Suns.
It was the Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Suns. That team is sick right now because all they needed to do was continue to develop her.
Okay, Keisha, I'm gonna say this. Keisha, you made a great point, but I got a question I need to ask to the chat.
Okay.
Wody Mac, I see you in here. Next Wednesday, Wody Mac, you want to be the guest on the panel? Just drop a 1 in the chat if you want to be the guest on the panel next Wednesday, because I think they're getting tired of BD. BD, I think your time has come to a rapid end.
Nah, I'll be all right. But like I said, at the end of the day, I just want to see my sisters get paid.
I got you.
That's my whole thing more than anything else. I'm tired of watching these sisters having to go to Turkey, go to Australia, play in China. You understand what I'm saying? When they could just do that here. Why we got to have our sisters traveling the world, risking their freedom like poor BG did? You understand what I'm saying? To have to play overseas to supplement their incomes when they could just get that money here.
BD,
I get you, BD.
BD,
but you was trying to take
you can't try to walk back all your fucking shit now.
Listen,
hold up, BD.
I'm
hold
still
up,
with
hold up, BD. You cannot walk it back, man. You cannot walk it back. The chat is disappointed in you because you
what? Because I said to split them up.
Hold up, BD. You started this shit on Wednesday.
He did.
And I tried to be nice and say, "Nah, come on, BD. We can't talk about that." That's why I said you only got 1 minute. And I had to get you off. And then for you to revisit that shit today,
that's diabolical.
No, it's more than diabolical. That must be that you must be on that moonshine.
Nah, I got Patron in my cup, sir. Thank you.
The same.
And that's the problem.
It's the same. I don't know. Look, I don't drink, so it's the same. I don't know.
Alcohol is a terrible drug, man.
I know it. I love it.
It kills your brain cells.
I listen. I only get drunk once a year.
Okay,
on my birthday.
I respect.
And then
that,
K-Sap.
But you did it on the panel tonight, and the panel does not respect nothing you say, B. They can't take you serious.
They could come up here and debate me, and I'll give them all the reasons why I think they should split them up. Because I think the WNBA is changing. I think it's going to become a more transition game.
Leave it alone, man.
That was my point, Hot Boy. That's my point, Hot Boy, of saying Stewie played the 5. That was my point, Hot Boy.
Look.
That was my point.
BD.
No, okay, wait. Can I just address something in the chat real quick? No, you're right. I don't care about the sky, and I don't care about the fever. The Liberty is my team, but what I care about more than anything else is watching my sisters get the money they fucking deserve.
Look, BD, you can't walk.
That's what I care about at the end of the day.
BD, you can't walk back what you said, man. Now
what about splitting them up?
Yeah, they call
you talking about that.
Yeah, they calling you Jason Whitlock. They calling you all kinds of shit, dog. And I just don't want to put the shit on the screen because I don't want nobody to see it.
Listen, I'm not a Jason Whitlock fan, so I already told you how I felt about Jason Whitlock.
I know,
and I'm quick to defend Angel Reese on anything. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm pro black woman. At the end of the day,
they asking who this guy is. I don't know who he is. Some guy named BD.
In terms of I'm speaking in terms of basketball. In a basketball sense, you surround Angel Reese with shooters and give her space.
BD,
she could give you 20 and 15 every night.
Hey, BD, please leave it alone, man. Let's move on from this, man. We're not getting nowhere, man. I want you to be a fan favorite, man. I'm cheering you on, man, but my chat is my chat.
Not the ops, y'all.
BD, they letting you have it tonight, man. You getting cooked, sliced, and glazed. Hold up,
because folks don't understand the political climate that we live in. Look,
see, BD, you just sometimes you just got to be quiet, man.
I mean, I'm gonna defend myself because I believe what I'm saying is correct.
You can't defend yourself now. Just leave it alone, man. Enjoy your birthday, man.
Just
leave it
agree
alone.
to disagree.
Just BD.
Wait a minute, BD. What you sipping on? Did you say Patron?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I can't
BD.
mess around with that. I can't mess around with that and be talking.
Yeah, hey, BD. I respect your sports knowledge, man, but look, some things you just gotta leave alone, man. Some things you just gotta let it go.
But we let you get it out, though. We let you get it out.
You should feel good about yourself. Because we let you get off. And I told you I was gonna let you get off when we talked to you Wednesday. I said, you want to come up here? We're gonna give you your time to shine. You this is probably the most
you did not, and I appreciate y'all having the patience with a drunk dude. I appreciate it.
Made a good show. We tolerated with it. You know, you was respectful, but the chat just they said BD, sleep it off, man. Just sleep it off, man. Come back. Hey, look, you live to fight another day, man.
Somebody said I get the climate, but you drank too much tonight. Allegedly.
It's all allegedly. You know, I don't know I don't know what's in your cup, like Lil Wayne said. Don't worry about what's in my cup.
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's probably gonna be another Liberty Lynx final, right? Or a Liberty Aces final. At the end of the day, that's probably gonna be the two teams in the final. At the end of the day, it's gonna be the Liberty or the Aces, or the Liberty and the Lynx.
So your dream is not valid. So why you tell us about your dream?
No. I'm saying I'm being realistic. If I'm being realistic, it's probably going to be either the Liberty or the Lynx or the Liberty or the Aces in the finals. But I don't think that's good for the league. People not going to watch that. People are going to, how many millions of people are going to watch a Fever Sky final or just a Fever Sky semifinal?
BD, you can't say that. You don't know what people are going to watch, man. Come on.
Of course I know what they're going to watch. Of course I know.
I got you.
Angel Reese got 9 million followers on social media. 9 million.
BD is worried about the casuals. He wants the casuals to come in.
BD, you did a great job tonight, man. You did a great job.
A cash cow is a cash cow. The WNBA has been a welfare state for 25 years.
Hey,
25 years, they haven't turned a profit.
Look.
Now you got the opportunity to turn a profit because you got two really big megastars on the court at the same time that casual fans want to watch, not the hardcore fans that we're gonna watch anyway.
Y'all guys.
But you got people out there who don't know nothing about a women's basketball that's gonna tune in to watch Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. That's just what it is.
BD.
Why not push that?
BD.
I don't understand y'all. Like the WNBA is in the same position that the NBA was in 1980. It's in the exact same spot.
All right, BD,
why not push that? Why?
BD, they said F the casuals, BD.
BD, you gotta stop. We got to put a stop to this, BD. We you good? We done. This we gave you the outlet, man. You got it off your chest. I know it was a build up because didn't nobody want see. BD's the type of person nobody want to listen to, but we listen to him. We let him up here, and he had some things he wanted to get off his chest. He got it off his chest. BD gonna feel good in the morning, like damn, I
am gonna feel really good in the morning. Yeah, I am.
He been wanting.
I'm gonna sleep real good tonight.
The chat, he was in our chat, been in a chat for a long time, but he ain't never been up here, been able.
But KSAP, the chat can rest assured. Whoever come up here, we ain't gonna let them do it, chat. We got you.
Yeah.
We got you. God damn it. If I had Jonquel Jones and Angel Reese, I'm going to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why the hell would I get rid of Camila Cardoso, who is 1 year in and miss half of the first season?
Hey, this is gonna be the telltale right here. This
she ain't played but like 20-something games.
Check this out, panel.
All right, well, let me ask y'all this.
Oh, no, hold
since
on, BD.
all y'all Sky fans.
BD, stop, BD. Stop right
there.
I
need to ask this.
No, BD. Look,
please,
hold up.
Please, BD, hold
BD, chill out for 1 second.
Hold on a second.
We can't let you talk no more.
We won't hold on.
We gotta stop right here.
Got back with you with the black.
This is gonna be the telltale, man. I gotta be real with my chat. I gotta be honest about the show. I gotta be honest about the show. Send a super chat if you want BD off the show. Just that'll be the telltale. The super chats are gonna tell if y'all want BD off the show. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I gotta let my chat get involved, BD, man. Let me see what my chat gotta say, and then we'll move on. So BD, y'all got your man. We bring the donations for BD to be off the show, and we won't do this to y'all ever again, chat.
This is why Bro Claude be over there crashing out for 3 days out the week. This is why he be over there crashing out. Who calling you, Bro Claude? Look, Miss D
that
said,
sound
I
like
got
that Facebook ringtone.
Ring him up.
Miss D up.
Here comes the money.
Miss D said she has heard enough.
Yeah, Miss D said she done heard enough, man.
Thank you, Miss D.
Thank you, Miss D. She said she done heard enough. But y'all give a round.
Well, you know, I got to cause confusion because I like to have fun.
Look, hold
ring
up.
Him up.
Yeah, ring Brian Allen Hines up, man.
Here comes the money.
But see, I'm making y'all good money right now. Y'all should be thanking me.
You gotta be careful because these the bread makers that's doing this shit.
Said BD be gone, man. Big girl.
Oh, another
Bring
bread
big
maker.
girl
Yeah,
up.
said, hell yeah.
Another
What the
bread
fuck
maker
talking about? He said, what the fuck talking about?
See, that's $6 whole I done made y'all.
Hey, the first 3 was the bread makers.
Hey, they want you gone, BD, man. They can't
But
deal with
not
it
for
no
nothing.
more, man.
I've had a blast, y'all. I'm not gonna even hold y'all.
Hey, happy birthday,
we
bro.
had fun too.
Happy birthday.
JT Money said, hit the road, Jack.
Here comes the money.
Hey, 4 bread makers in the road, y'all. Hey, T.
He said, peace and
What's up,
blessings
T?
to BD.
Yeah, I've had a real blast. I really have.
Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I hope
Y'all made this birthday really cool for me.
Hey,
and that's in all seriousness. That's not the liquor talking. Like, for real, I really appreciate y'all for just letting me come up here and wild out for a minute. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, I'm just having fun and I'm just talking shit. You understand what I'm saying? We all watching the same games at the end of the day. And my thing is at the end of the day, and
kick rocks, ring them up.
That boy bye. BD
this is
now you got Keisha up there twerking.
Like what I feel in my heart of hearts is that
Milky Way, what's up, baby?
I just want to see my sisters get paid. And I'm willing to use the white women to get them paid. I'm sorry y'all don't agree with that, but this is America.
To grow organically. You just want to
do that in the Players
Club.
Go to the Players Club and pimp them out.
Yeah, right. You go to the Players Club.
You want quick fix. Quick fix. I feel you, BD.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm tired of being a welfare state. They've been underwater for 25 years.
John Shaft.
Hey, all of these the bread makers.
Man, ain't nobody worried about no damn bread makers, man.
He said later, alligator.
Later, alligator.
All right,
I mean, all of y'all love the W, right? All of y'all. All of y'all love women's basketball. Don't y'all want to see it turn a profit?
Yes, we want to see it turn.
Happy birthday, BD, man.
That's all I'm really trying. Like breaking Carmelo and Scott, I'm just talking shit with that, just to cause confusion because I just like to cause confusion.
We gotta grow the right way. Sometimes you gotta grow the right way. You just like what you got your you have your channel.
Way. Okay.
You got your channel. You might blow up to 10,000 subscribers, but if they ain't real fans of yours, it ain't gonna make no difference. You got to grow organically, the right way. That's all I'm saying.
We enjoy.
How many times can you squeeze this rivalry orange? You gonna squeeze all the
for the next 5 years while they're in their primes. That's how long.
3 hours in, man. Come on.
Yeah, we got to shut it down, man. BD,
I got
man.
people calling me. They coming in town.
Yeah, we want. Hey, look, we appreciate BD. Keisha, go and close it out.
Yeah, look. Hey, chat. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank BD for coming up here, letting us get it in on
Bread
him.
makers, y'all awesome.
Man, ain't nobody worried about no bread makers, man. Keep that shit over there on Steady Serving Sports. Yeah, or bread makers, man. This is Full Court Trio. We ain't worried about no fucking bread makers, man. Shit. God damn.
Hey, he ain't mean that, y'all. He ain't mean that.
I meant
we
that.
all the same. We the same.
I meant that.
Everybody
we not the same.
Everybody is the same.
Nah, you take that shit over there on Sports Serving, whatever that shit is. You take that shit over there, man. That shit ain't over here, man. This is the Full Court Trio.
This is the Full Court Trio.
Stop coming over here repping your hood.
Yeah, you can't rep your set over here on the Full Court Trio. Who
Ain't
does
nobody
that?
repping no set.
What you saying, bread makers?
You repping your set.
I'm just saying.
You throwing all your sets up, bread makers. We some bread makers. We some bread makers.
Hey, do it again, K-Sal. Go ahead,
man. I'm not.
Hey,
I'm
you
not
look good
claiming.
doing that, boy. You a
I'm
bread
not
maker
set
too.
claiming, man.
I got notes to myself. Silence.
Hey,
Roll Claude and BD Mike at the end of the show.
Put Ready Milky Way up there.
Get
See
it.
Ready Milky Way, look.
Here comes the money.
I just want him to twerk for a little bit of change, bread makers.
Hey, can I have a last word before I get off y'all show?
Yeah.
It depends.
Thank you for giving me this wonderful birthday present and allowing me to be on your show. In all seriousness, thank you, K-Sap. Thank you, Keisha. Bro, Claude, I'm gonna come see you and come trigger you some more because I just like to trigger you.
Nah, he gonna glaze you, but keep doing what you're doing.
You know what I mean? But thank you again for allowing me on. I really, really appreciate it. Hit your birthday boy up with a sub. We could argue, talk shit, have fun. You know what I mean? I just want y'all to know I'm coming from a good place, y'all. I really am. Like when I say I want my sisters to get paid, I really mean that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just tired of watching the league be underwater. I'm tired of watching the NBA subsidize them, especially now when they have the talent and the star power to float on their own. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see them make millions of dollars playing basketball, not being used for commercials and being on. I mean, the commercials is good and all that stuff, but I want to see them make money for the talents that they display on the court. I'm tired of watching them go overseas to play basketball. I'm tired of poor Cardoso had to go play in China. Why? When she could get that money here.
Yeah. Good points, man. But we got to get off here,
hold
man.
on. Bring up John Shaft again.
Here comes the money.
Yeah, but nah.
They
BD,
can make that bread, John Shaft.
It's all respect, BD. We got you. We got
Real
you, man.
talk.
But you go enjoy that birthday, man. Go lay it down, man. I'm glad that you came up tonight. You was a man of your word, and you stayed with us for the 3 hours, man. So we do appreciate you, my brother. It ain't nothing but love, man. You always got a home over here, man.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. Thank you again. And y'all have a good night.
All right, enjoy.
Peace out.
Bye, BD. BD. Hey.
Oh, BD. Y'all get BD
I
guess
I can look forward to seeing BD on Tuesday when me and Key
Hey,
just
y'all know
fired
that,
it up.
hey, look, you know the liquor set in when you say the same thing over and over again. Dog. You know
We'll
the
have to
liquor
cook
set
him
in.
again.
Yeah, but nah. Go ahead, Keisha. Do your duties, man.
Let me tell y'all, chat, y'all have been wonderful tonight. We talked NBA, we talked WNBA, we talked trolls, we talked foolishness, we talked all kind of stuff. We talked about bread makers. We had Chicago versus New York beef. It was all kind of crazy stuff going on here tonight.
I want to ask
y'all.
the chat one thing, man. All seriousness, man. Do we entertain you guys, man? Do y'all like, the content that we bringing to y'all on the Full Court Trio? Because, we can stay analytical and just talk b-ball all day long, man. But we try to give y'all something that y'all can laugh about, man. Something that y'all can go back and look. Hey, I need to go back and look at this particular part of the show. You can show one of your friends. Look at these people. So, man, there you go. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Tanya.
Yeah. Try to bring in the stories along with the basketball.
Yeah.
And try to talk about it all. Now, I didn't know we was gonna be gang banging, but
I didn't know that either. That came out of nowhere. That was nowhere in the production.
That was not part of the production meeting.
That
I
was
don't
shit.
remember that.
I don't know where Bro Claude he got off. He just, hey, Lady J, I appreciate you, sweetheart. Hey,
I'm a full court trio.
Nah, you fucking repping your set.
There.
You bringing the bread
First
makers
you was talking
over
about
here.
your Bulls and telling the Knicks they ain't won shit, and then
they ain't won shit.
Like why everything, man?
Then your bread makers and you forget about the trio.
Yeah, like you just like who does that?
Never forget. I got that on my checks.
That's like you going into the Nike tent wearing Reeboks, man. Don't do that. I ain't talking about bread maker. That's them bread makers. That's them bread makers. I mean, who does that though? Keisha. I mean, look, who really does that for real?
Brother Claude.
Nah, it's not Brother Claude. It's Claude.
He's not the brother no more.
He's Claude.
He Claude.
He acting like Claude tonight. He ain't acting like Bro Claude. He acting like Claude.
The shooter says we some gang members who love basketball. Yeah, we be claiming sets. I don't even know. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from the country ghetto. Y'all be banging. I don't know.
Real talk.
The thing about Claude, he get triggered too quick, man. We not on Simply, Missy. This the shit that I'm talking about.
You don't even care about my Cut the Ish platform.
Ball dropping network.
You see what he trying to do?
Full court trio.
This is the
with
trio.
Homegirl Keisha on Real Talk.
I don't see nothing on this production overlay that say Simply Ball dropping. I don't see it.
Yes, you do.
Where?
It say KSAP, mother sucker.
Where it say KSAP at?
Under your damn head.
That's my box. What shit? It said Keisha under hers. It say
KSAP is Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Every single day, the coldest man on the planet Earth that put this shit together. Who put this shit together? KSAP did, goddammit.
Show.
That's who. So now what?
This is Keisha.
If I rep it, I rep it. That's what it is. But I ain't caring nothing about what nobody say. Because the man gave us an opportunity.
They are some bangers in Louisiana for sure. But
I'm saying KSAP gave us the opportunity.
Can you give Keisha? Can you give Keisha her just due, man? She put this show together tonight.
Keisha, I say, listen, player. Me and the player as always. How many times I said the Players Club?
We ain't on the Players Club, man. Come on.
You got the players up here. You got Simply Ball dropping. You
all
got
I know is you said
BD, the Real Talk. You got the Simply Ball. You got all of it in one in a full court trio. Do that make sense? This good ice cream right here.
And his bread maker came up here trying to take my Brazilian baddie from me.
He's not a bread maker.
He's not.
Don't try, Keisha. You trying that bullshit. See with your messy ass. He's not.
If I go over to Steady
I'm watching you, Bro Claude.
He have not joined my channel, but
if I see BD Sports in there with a bread making green monster fucking
he ain't
dough
joined the channel yet.
shit.
But if he do, we welcome him. Because we all got bad cousins everywhere.
You welcome.
We got bad family members everywhere. We got drunks everywhere.
Man.
We got crackhead. My brothers was crackheads.
Tiffany and Co. I got a question, man. You coming up on the panel next? You gonna be our next guest, man? Come on.
Who's gonna be our next guest?
Who's gonna be the next guest?
Wody already put the 2 in the chat.
Oh, okay. It's Wody.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah. Wody Max put the 2 in the chat.
Oh, you spotted that out because he's a bread maker.
We got to get up off here, y'all.
Yeah.
Because
bread maker too, K-Sap. They don't know. Hey,
he gonna start twerking like a bread maker here in about 10 minutes if I let it continue.
I'm gonna cut the ish. What? I'm gonna cut the ish person too. What's the cut? Who am I?
Because you do that real talk.
What am I, Keisha? In your thing,
we the real ones. You know,
I'm a real one.
You the real ones.
I'm a real one.
That's what I'm saying. I got to do.
But you over there making bread. You and your bread makers.
Yeah, y'all over there rolling up dough and shit.
Hey,
look, Keisha, they over there like, look, you know what they over there doing, Keisha, on his channel?
What?
Look at
rolling
me.
up dough.
Look,
damn right.
Patty cake, bakers, man. Bakers.
Damn right. put us in the oven under intense heat. But we still come out sweet, baby.
She said, I would join once the season starts.
If y'all got any ideas and stuff y'all want us to talk about, shoot us an email. Hit us up on Instagram. We ain't hard to find. Trust me, we ain't hard to find. I think that's the end of this show because I got to get the bread maker back to, he got to make some more bread. And, he got to go over there.
He said he's going to do a show.
Hey, y'all, shout out. Hey, I want to do this.
Oh, Lord.
Shout out to my son who was born 35 years ago. This is his birthday on the 18th. I know it's past 12 o'clock. But shout out to my son who was born.
Happy birthday, nephew.
Happy birthday, nephew.
1990, I had a child at 20 years old, raised my son. I love him so much, Junior. I know you watching, you in the cut. He never come on, but you guys, he
I spoke
always
to your son that
us.
night. Remember I spoke to your son that night, bro, Claude?
Yeah.
When we was in camera that night, I was speaking to your son. Your son was on camera with me, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met his son on camera.
Yeah, so shout out, son. I love you, man. I'm doing it. This is for you. I love you so much. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, nephew. Can I claim him as nephew?
Come on, man. Hey, Claude Jr., you see how K-Sap be playing?
Hey,
my son just like me. You family.
Yeah. I love y'all. Chat. Hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to all 3 of our pages.
With your messy ass Auntie Keisha. Messy ass.
You know what? And we'll be back next Wednesday. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some crazy stuff going on up until we get get there. WNBA kicks off in like 2 weeks, KSAP. So it's about to get cracking. The NBA playoffs is kicking off. We'll probably be live tomorrow. Gonna pick us a game and we're gonna let it roll from there.
7:30.
Keisha trying to kick us off, man. She got a hot date, y'all.
No,
that's why she got that flash on.
She flashed.
I'm tired of broke Claude making bread every night.
Hey, she got the milkman coming up.
Look, we on the trio. He's still making bread. I ain't got time for that.
Hey, the milkman. Hey, save me some milk, Keisha, for my bread.
You know what?
Keisha, where the lip gloss at?
Just because my lips need nothing.
You don't do that on any other show.
Your lips need moisturization. That's what you said.
She about to tell on herself,
you said
y'all.
Your lips needed moisturization.
That's why she got her hand on her face. She was about to tell on herself.
On that note, we about to get up out of here because I can't mess with these Negroes, these ninjas. Bring you up out of their character.
You see how Keisha put her hand on her face. Look, she told her. Hey, chat. She told on herself. She said her lips need.
I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all.
Where you going, Keisha?
I gotta go.
Where you gotta go?
I'm cutting the stream.
Why you cutting the stream?
You two are diabolical. I had to deal with BD Sports. I gotta deal with your ass. And look.
You got to deal with that thing on your lip.
The next time we on here, look. The next time we on here, we got Woody Mac. I got to get prepared. I got to get prepared. And I hope he flame you, K-Sap, because he gets under your nerve. Your skin.
I know how to deal with Woody Mac. I don't let nobody get me out of my comfort zone.
Hey, Keisha, one question, then we could shut it down. Can
I got a question. I got a question for.
Can I get 6 free bottles of milk when he comes?
Shut the hell up.
I got to watch it. Hey, I got a question for bro Claude. We on the D block, right?
No, we're not. This is still a family.
We on the D block. It's official.
Keisha, where your mic at?
None of your business. It's here.
The real mic or the real mic's there? Look how she got her hand. She tell on herself every time she put her hand on her face like that, dog.
Y'all two supposed to be OGs, role models in the community.
I ain't saying nothing.
She said role models in the community.
Like that,
and y'all get up here glazing your nasty selves.
Keisha, where's the lip gloss?
I would never talk to you like that.
That's why. That's why.
How you let me be up here by myself with these fools?
That's why Keisha put us on mute earlier because somebody was coming in the door. She was like, "Just go over there and sit down. I'll be done. I'll be down shortly." Keisha was like, "No, you go over there and be quiet. And hush your mouth." That's why she said people was coming in. Look, Keisha got that Ring app where she can open up the door from her phone. She saw the milkman coming in.
Where's KSAP too?
I don't know. She probably downstairs drinking some wine.
Hate my ass right now. She say, "I hate you, nigga."
Baby, you watching?
I can see somebody saying that to you, bro, Claude.
My wife got a hair appointment in the morning.
Hey, my wife say, "I hate your ass."
We getting up out of here, y'all. We getting up out of here.
I want you to leave, Keisha.
No, we out.
You want to shut the show, y'all. Look, see, Keisha want to shut the show down, but I can't shut the show down when I'm running the show.
No, we about to go. I love y'all. These old men, you know, they got worms. We gotta go. Love y'all. We out. Y'all stay.
Oh shit.
Peace.
Love y'all.
Hair grease.
They got worms.
They got worms. Hair grease.